This podcast is brought to you by Hauppauge's HDPVR rocket. The HDPVR rocket is portable and USB powered. Record your best gameplay at gaming events or at your friend's home. Simply plug a USB thumb drive into the slot on the front of the rocket and you can start recording from your games console or PC. HDPVR rocket. Carry a personal HD video recorder in your pocket. Hey, nailed that intro.
Midway through that, I burnt my mouth.
I'm glad you didn't squeal like you did earlier. He squealed, totally squealed.
Well, it's manly.
Well, it's manly as a
Well, that's the opposite of manly, you know. Feminine is what it was.
Well, you're man.
Okay, it's a little bit like that, I'll be honest.
I'm a geezer.
Right, so who's here? Rob?
Hello, I'm Rob.
I may have given that away.
Just clarifying.
Rob, are you an alcoholic?
No.
Who else we got?
Only on Sundays. Mason. You alright?
That's Mason.
That's Mason.
That's me.
Sorry.
Still my thunder.
And yeah, we have Shane. You alright?
Yeah, we do. You sort of introduced yourself in the third person.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's my thing.
I can't remember if I introduced myself at the beginning or not.
Tommy.
So what's your name?
I'm Tommy, by the way.
Yeah.
Did I? Well, I've done it now, so.
We're all in attendance.
Hello. So this is the GEEKSPACE podcast number 0. For many, many important reasons. Mainly because we're starting towards the end of a month. These podcasts are going to come out at the end of a month. And we don't want all our podcasts to have like number 1s next month, and this one's got a number 2, because that'd be really awkward, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like an OCD thing.
And then like in 12 months' time, we'll be on like number 12 with the others and 13 with this. It'd just be silly. So
Burnt my mouth again.
you're getting a lot better at that, mate.
Just stop. Just stop.
It's good coffee.
Thank you.
That's alright, you made it.
I do make good coffee, I've been told.
So to justify this being number 0, we thought we'd like try and make it special somehow. So we thought we'd have a little chat about like GEEKSPACE, because we've changed a lot. We just had our 2-year anniversary, and so far it's been like a running theme where on our anniversary we sort of.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you know that was first sung by Jesus to
On Christmas Day.
Moses? Who were totally friends.
It's like you just got a paintbrush of a fence and just wiped it across a group of people. There you go.
It's like they were friends.
I mean, they hung out in similar circles, but I don't know if they actually knew each other.
I don't think that was in the same clip.
Well, they're not,
Or the same time period.
well, you know, it could have happened. Who knows? I hope it did.
Yeah, and yeah, so GEEKSPACE changes quite a bit.
So year 1, we sort of we had this. I mean, it was a night. This shit website with this nasty, boring. It was a clean grey, is what I'd call it. A clean, boring, dull
I
grey.
thought it was more of a we don't know what the fuck's happening sort of grey. So here it is.
It was this is the first colour we found. Let's stick with that grey. And then we had this like dark navy blue, and that was like the only colour on the whole site.
I don't even like navy blue.
I hate navy blue. Why
I
don't we
like
say?
midnight blue.
I'm wearing a navy blue shirt. no, but that was a really dark, like deep blue.
Mason, where do you stand on navy blue?
I like midnight blue. I know you didn't ask for that, but
Ah, he's a midnight man.
I'm a like midnight purple.
Midnight purple, dude.
Midnight purple.
Men of the midnight.
High five, Gunham.
That was a explanation of the visual.
Getting used to the commentating when I do stuff.
You doing?
Flicking my chair.
And then we realised like about a year later, and almost exactly a year later, because it was probably the week before, that we was like, yeah, let's change the website. And then we spent the 16th of April, which is the night before our anniversary, just
Panicking.
copy and pasting like crazy, getting all the archive
There is
over.
no other way to say it other than panicking. That's pretty much it.
I can undoubtedly say that there's a clean. Did you burn your mouth again?
For fuck's sake!
Just put the coffee down, Mason. I was choking.
Dude, do you want me to put some more milk in there?
Do you want a fucking straw? He's crying and everything from that.
He's joking.
No, Tom, that's raw
Do I have
enthusiasm.
to give you the Heimlich? Like, what the fuck?
That is enthusiasm for this podcast.
That's not what happened. I'm crying. I'm in a hut cabin in the woods all alone drinking coffee.
So two-handed.
I joked.
Craving
Because
it.
you noticed.
What was you hoping we weren't going to notice?
I didn't notice.
Mason, you're not
I
2D.
Tears. Tears of joy and panic.
Tears of joy.
Panic.
You fucking love
My
this
first-
space. You love this
He
site.
panicked, and
My
then, he panicked, and then he was joyous that he survived.
My first time hearing I'm going to be sick. What? that was good.
That's really something.
This
That
is
was.
descended into anarchy.
Oh.
Oh, sounds...
And this is number 0. What are we gonna get like?
Well, we're getting out of the system now.
It's true.
Yeah.
So then later on we finally got the new site. It was beautiful, bright colours, pretty shape. Dude,
Sorry.
just
Did you
all right.
Die quietly, please.
Yeah. So then we got the nice, pretty site, bright colours.
We did.
It was good. Like I like that site a lot, but. What changed really? I mean, probably if we didn't change the model of what we wanted to do with GeekSpace, we probably would have kept that site for another year at least.
It basically comes down to like what the vision that we had.
Launch start, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, no, the vision we had wasn't.
That's a really inside joke. Rob was convinced that The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division, upcoming Ubisoft game, was going to be an Xbox One launch title. Absolutely convinced of this. We had the same conversation about it being a launch title and me telling him that it wasn't about probably 4 times at least.
Embarrassingly amount.
Yeah, you never remembered.
You should have stuck there and gone to one plan and vision.
So now whenever we talk about it, we mention it being a launch title, because it wasn't a launch title, was
It's
it?
a... Well, mate, I couldn't start.
It should have been.
Although we'll save this
I'm
for the
sure they
gaming
pushed it
podcast,
back.
but that game looks fucking sick, and I'll leave you at that.
But yeah, so the vision we had for the site, like it turns out it wasn't future proof. We was like, yeah, we'll be able to, like, you know, we do news articles and stuff every day. And we realised, no, we're a group of people with lives.
Yeah,
Crazily enough.
it's not full time, so it's just not feasible really. So we thought, what's the one thing you guys love and what's the one thing we love? And luckily there was actually something that both of us love, and that was a podcast. So we thought, fuck it, we'll just do them.
Yeah.
Maybe some other stuff. There will be still some stuff on the YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys actually checked out the Horpog, our sponsor, on their channel. Me and Rob actually just had a series. Should we talk about that? A little series on there.
Yeah, it went well, I think. First
It did.
episode.
Do you want to talk about what it is?
It's Alpha Geek. We've done a handicap series where it's a sort of spin-off where we challenge each other. We set the controls for one another's controllers, and we set...
Yeah, it was crazy hard as well, wasn't it? So for
Crazy
example, like
difficult.
we put the sensitivity up to max. We had it so that left trigger was shoot, right trigger was aim.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
If you move left stick left, instead of looking left, you walk right.
It's weird how instinctive you get with control.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it like at one point I wanted to turn left and just walked off the roof of the building. So that was me challenging Rob. I won't tell you who won. But Rob's going to challenge me next month, and then I'll challenge him after that. We'll just alternate it.
Yeah, the first month we played Ghosts.
Yeah, we did.
Ghosts. God, that was a game, wasn't it?
Yeah, Call of
What
Duty
happened with
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Can I just... Well, we are talking about Call of Duty Ghosts, and they didn't play Ghosts with Ghosts.
Right, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Okay.
Some people get confused.
Well, I'm
I mean,
glad
I
they
do.
said. I'm glad they said that because I was actually talking about the other title, Ghosts.
Yeah,
Ghosts. What
it's
game's
a
that?
thing.
Oh, it's a
You know,
Ghosts.
yeah, we know.
Ghost Recon.
Luigi's Mansion.
We know. Yeah, we know.
So is Pac-Man. Obviously, we're talking about that.
That's well, you don't know. You clarify.
We was about to clarify. I was getting to it. You
Call of Duty
you
Ghosts.
just jumped it. Call of Duty Ghosts.
No. Not
what,
Ghosts,
What a
is it?
weird game that was.
Dead people.
What game?
Call of Duty Ghosts. It was like the final nail in the coffin for the series. To be honest.
No, the final now in the
No,
coffin was
I
bringing
liked
in
it.
Snoop Dogg to commentate.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that?
That's like, I'm running out of ideas. Let's just get a rapper in.
Well, it's like was it like more?
Is it Snoop Dogg? I
Yeah.
thought it's changed to something else now, and it's Snoop. It
It
was Snoop Lion, and then he went to
now it's
Snoop.
What, Snoopzilla?
Snoopzilla.
Snoopzilla,
I
that's
thought
it.
it was Snoopzilla.
Well, that's the thing. He's done his weird U-turn. He did like Snoop Lion. He had a film where like he had a pilgrimage to Jamaica. They like blessed him Snoop Lion, and he's like, "Yeah, man, like I love Jamaica." A month later, he fucking went Snoopzilla, and everyone.
Do you think you got some
Tokyo.
promotional deal with? Do you think you got some promotional deal for the upcoming Godzilla film?
All I know is that generally a lot of people in Jamaica want to kill him.
I
They really got behind him, and then like he basically just threw it back in. He got christened. He got christened as a Rasta.
So with the military in Tokyo.
I was under the understanding he had a button where he gets some sort of like low. He just pushes the Snoopzilla button and he turns into Snoopzilla. And
I was under the impression of that.
he does, and then from there he goes on.
Do you reckon he's got like a magic 8-ball that just comes up with a random second part to Snoop? Just Snoop.
All I know,
Zilla. Okay.
all I know is that we've gone from like Snoop Dogg, Jim and Juice, all those like more than car insurance.
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
My name's Snoop Dogg and I hate people getting hustled on car insurance.
My
I was
name-
like, what?
Is it? What is it? Is it confused.com something like that? I don't know what it is, but
Some
yeah,
weird.
it's some sort of
horrible-
car insurance.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. It's weird.
We should get involved in this.
So yeah, now we're
Yeah.
going to do. Obviously, typically it's about 4 weeks to a month. So the first week of every month will be gaming.
Yeah.
GeekSpace Gaming podcast.
Games. And then
Second week will be GeekSpace Films, and the third week will be no podcast, and fourth week will be this one, which is the GeekSpace podcast. General topics, talk about everything we missed in the month.
And talk about everything ever, in general.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tall order, Shane.
No, let's do it.
We doing it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everything ever.
Well, Mason's he's like a machine of random.
Well, I could spark up a conversation now about like Smurfs and how I don't think they should send email. That was on my mind as we were talking then.
How they turned
Wait.
Emails.
Smurfs?
Smiths.
Smurfs, did you not see it?
Email
Smurfs sent us
Smiths.
like emails. And
I didn't watch the Smurfs movie.
I never saw it, but I saw the bus and she was like black hair.
saw the bus.
Oh yeah, I saw the Smurf bus.
Yeah, that's it. I saw it.
It's like emo Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3,
Oh, don't.
which we was talking about today.
That was horrible.
That was so bad.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've got the confidence to do sales, so fuck off.
Do you know what annoyed me?
Go save a city or something. Do your job.
To define he was
Steam
emo, they
wrist.
gave him a fringe. They gave him a fringe.
That's it, yeah. Well, his hair touches eyebrows, so...
It wasn't even an emo fringe. They turned his existing hair into just like a downward
Yeah.
position. He still had this part of his forehead showing.
Oh, let's just give him a fringe.
It's like
because,
you could see the potential millions of dollars he'd make from his future career just slowly fading with every hip swing he did when he walked down that street. It was like, oh, there goes another million. As he started another one. Just, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million.
He was pointing at the, like, one day I'll be like, you're ordinary. One day.
God.
Just
That guy's best friends with Leonardo.
Just an extra.
That guy's best friends with Leonardo DiCaprio and have been since kids. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, bet they hang out all the time.
I like to call
Like-
I call him Leo because I feel like I've seen so many of his films now that we're friends.
Leo
I'm sure.
Yo, Leo, yo, what film you doing next?
Yo, Leo D. You know?
Yeah, no,
D. Leo.
LED. LED. LED.
Yeah, so we're gonna just jump on that, and this is. Although I say we really brightened up the GeekSpace website like last year. It's really dark again.
No, yeah, but yeah, I'm liking it though, because it's not like brooding dark. It's not like we're really up our own arses. Like, oh look, we're
It
underground.
didn't take me ages either. I didn't like.
It's just like
An hour
it's
and a
just
half,
like,
maybe.
like a nice sci-fi dark.
It's true. I wanted to bring out the space in GeekSpace.
Yeah.
I like fantasy,
Great.
so geek works well with me as well. So just saying, representing all the fantasy fans. Woo!
Yeah. So in this one,
Okay.
where
Orcs.
if at the end of a month it comes to a point where we missed like a huge gaming announcements, like and actually like Half-Life 3 comes out, we're not going to wait till the next month to talk about it. So we'll talk about it in the general
That's
one.
gonna happen
Same with
last
film.
time.
If some sort of film announcement's made, and it's
Half-Life.
huge. Some sort of film announcement made that's huge. We'll talk about it. But other than that, it'll be other things.
You're
And,
not even making jokes. You just words are coming out your face.
That's how it starts.
What fucking early onset dementia? Carry on.
That's cool, man. That's cool. So yeah, there's one thing that we really just always wanted to have with GeekSpace, but we just never really had the manpower or, because it's quite a large
A lot of it's money.
scale.
A lot of it's finance. Like we could afford to do.
The main thing we wanted was a TV section. We always wanted to talk about TV because we love a lot of TV
Such
stuff.
A massive, expansive thing, though. Isn't it?
So yeah, that's the problem. But now we can just talk about it in general because you
Yeah,
can just throw
that's
it in
what I'm
there
saying.
with comics. And comics is getting blended into
the
here
other thing
as well.
we said as well, like,
Yeah.
instead of reading a review, you're just gonna get our general impression
Yeah.
of us talking shit about it. So
Because we'd always
that's
have.
better.
I often had this problem with George where we'd walk out of a film, I'd hate it, he'd love it, and we're like, well, who does the review? Because it's either going to be we love it or we hate it. So now we can literally argue about why Iron Man 3 was shit. Sorry.
Is there any argument why that is? Like,
You can listen to the Iron Man 3 spoiler cast for that.
I was there.
Now available
I
on iTunes.
I hadn't even seen the film when I was there. And I was like, guys, I was like, yeah, it's cool. And I was like, okay, sweet. I was listening to him. And I was like, so what do you think? And I was like, well, they're both looking at me. So I was like, well, he made
No,
a
it
good
was,
point. I was like, but yeah.
No, Joe was there as well. Wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. You'd all seen it, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah, it's cool to have,
my
you know-
opinion meant shit, basically.
It's cool to have the on the fence,
I was just
blank.
Happy, I was just happy to be out of the house, mate. It was nice.
It's true.
It was
So,
nice.
speaking of TV, fucking Game of Thrones is back.
Rest of the theme tune can't bother. But there you go. Go on, Rob. Dive in, Mason. Alright, guys, it's actually it's over 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I don't want to get too realistic in case we get flagged on YouTube. Oh, that's the thing. These podcasts will be on the website www.geekspace.co.uk. YouTube, www.youtube/Geekspace.
Is it an official Geek?
Maybe. Or iTunes, maybe, probably.
Or if you want, just go to the site. And everything's on there.
Yeah.
We don't have a store.
No, but iTunes store, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
just get the podcast app.
Yeah. That's puberty.
Right. Oh.
So.
But yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we were, 3 episodes in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Solid 3
If
episodes.
another word comes out of your cunt mouth or every fucking chicken in this room, it's probably the quote line I'll take from the latest season, and that's enough to watch it.
There's a cat.
Yeah. So, no, it's been really good. Are you guys all up to date?
Yeah, I am. I've watched all the new episodes like
I haven't
twice.
seen the latest one.
For guys worrying, we're not going to be spoiling anything of season 4, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going for a recap if you guys are up for a 1, 2, and 3 recap.
Yeah, sure.
How do you do it about spoilers? Or
No, we'll have to spoil 1, 2, and 3. We're not going to talk about seasons 1, 2, and 3,
Oh,
not
okay.
episodes.
I was
Excuse
like-
me. Yeah. We're not going to spoil anything. Just episodes 1, 2, and 3. No, we'll probably just have a little in-depth
Oh,
discussion
mate.
now about
Ned Stark
seasons.
died, didn't he?
Oh yeah, right in the neck.
Right in the
Also-
Sean Bean.
Ned Stark died again in 3. Baby Ned.
Baby Ned.
I don't remember.
Yeah, baby
Yeah.
Ned.
Baby Ned.
The baby was called
It's
Ned.
good. It's called Ned.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh.
The Lannisters send their regards. He said it
Yeah.
nothing like that.
sounded quite elated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lannisters send their regards.
It has been like an absolute rollercoaster, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's been
Like,
crazy good.
I think from the moment I watched it and they had Ned Stark as the poster boy, then killed him, I was like, this is not like any other.
I
show.
remember.
Yeah.
They've completely fucked me off. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore.
I was also watching something on Sky, and they showed this trailer where Cersei's talking over it, and it ends with her. You know, you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
She's hot.
And in that, you just saw the Iron Throne, and then each character would like flash and fade off really
Yeah.
quick, and it like ended with Sean Bean. I was just like, it's Boromir, and that sold me. So I watched the first episode and fucking hooked since then.
yeah, I watched the whole first season in a day.
Oh, was you late? You didn't watch it when it was first on?
Nah, because it was.
I'd love to have
when it-
binged that.
I watched it
When I
it
had
was
food
first
poisoning.
on.
So I
Oh,
spent
yeah,
the
that's
whole
right.
day just watching Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
for Comic Con last year, we went up to London. This is MCM Comic Con. We all had tickets. Rob was waiting in the queue. For
Was
quite
it
a
the
while.
right front of the queue?
We was
as
right
well?
at the front of the queue. We was probably there 2 hours waiting in the
Yeah.
queue. Maybe
Two,
hour
3
45. Oh, was it?
Yeah,
More than 2 hours.
Well, we queued outside and then
Oh
inside.
yeah,
as well.
okay. And then probably about half hour before we got let in, Rob had to go home. Why's that, Rob?
I may have picked up
hear this.
some cheap chicken sandwich
Oh
from
no!
Tesco's
Oh.
before because I was getting prepared. I was all
Never.
excited,
Never eat
Now-
poultry from Tesco.
and I walked in. I was like, "Oh look, reduced to like 25p.
There's a reason.
Bargain!" So I started eating it when we was queuing outside. We was queuing inside, and I felt
You
a
saw
little
like, a little bit.
God.
You see, I was like, go to the
Felt a
toilet, mate.
little,
You might feel a bit better.
gut problem. Went
It's
to
a
the
bargain,
toilet.
though.
Oh,
And-
It's a bargain.
25p. It's good.
Yeah, but
Oh,
would you
yeah.
pay 25p for food poisoning?
worth it.
Yeah, puked up. So I had to go home.
What a waste of money.
So you spent all that money like, getting up to London and
At
for the
least-
ticket for the day and
Yeah.
25p on that sandwich.
To be fair,
And he spent the whole day queuing.
for a stage of like an hour or so, you were full.
Yeah, but then
Fucking poison.
I missed the whole
Full
day of
of
comedy.
poison.
And to be fair, you did say you was only sick a little bit.
well, you was,
Still.
He had to go home.
Well worth.
I
yeah.
still had to go home.
you was all good to it left so fast you almost got whiplash.
So how much money did that 25p sandwich cost you?
Well, what was
Like
it? It was
£15 for the ticket for the.
Yeah, and then it was
the
like what,
event.
tenner, 15 for the train.
Was we off peak? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was in the morning, wasn't it?
Probably about 11
All-
quid.
Yeah. So like,
Is it just me who thinks the time is probably the greatest tragedy and not the money itself? He was out there for 2 hours.
Just queuing.
that was inside the main hall queuing.
I almost
So
started.
you
it.
so you was within reaching distance.
Yeah, literally, it was in the the first queue as well.
Wasn't that for, yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, that ended up in these two being like the first what?
We
Playing
was,
Deadpool?
we was in top 10 to play
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Probably about 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
Could have been there.
That's I don't even know what I do. I probably just I break it and shit myself. Like
I-
I'm just dragging myself out, it's leaking on the floor.
No one's going to be playing Deadpool for a couple of hours.
Just claim it as a cosplay idea.
Yeah, like
Wear a nappy.
Sewage Man
I'm a
from
baby.
DC nowhere.
I'm the man who shat himself in that one game. Do you remember that one game, the guy shat himself?
Do you know the script song, The Man Who Can't Be Moved? I'm that man after 25 days. 25 or so days. I've shat myself, I've pissed. I'm done, but I need to play this game.
Fuck. I wish I'd have gone there just for that horrible tragedy.
In fact, you did get to see the entire first series of Game of Thrones.
I did, yeah. I spent the whole second day talking about it, whistling the theme tune.
Yeah.
I watched it when it was on TV, but I spent so much of my time drunk that I'd watched it. I was like, that was sick. And then I woke up next day, I was like, fuck, I don't remember any of it. And like, it's literally like, because it was on like once a week, wasn't it? I managed to get drunk every week on that exact night, just by pure chance. And so...
Especially
on
on
Monday night?
Yeah.
Well, I had nothing to do. I was going to college and Monday was my day off. And like, you know, what else you going to do? You're not going to be sober, are you?
Game of Thrones, yeah.
I'm not going to not drink.
Then like season 2 like put me away again. At that point I'd read book 1, and then same for season 3 I'd read then book 2, and then season 3 I've read up to. So I'm all up to date on books now, as up to far as the
I think
TV
I'm
is.
halfway through the first book.
Yeah, you like bought them all, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm not touching the books to the series over, but it's just been signed up for another 5, so it's going to be a
Oh,
long fucking
They're going to
time.
finish it. They're going to finish the books.
It's going to be a long time.
They're going to finish. Could go past the books if George R. R. Martin dies. Which, you know, he's an old guy and he's not writing his books very quickly.
But I'll tell you what, like, he's absolutely smashing it out of the park with the storylines. Like,
Huh?
he's doing, like, probably one of the best writers. Because I've heard people talk about books, and I've read, like, the summaries of the books. Not the books themselves, and just reading that, I was like...
I might play Devil's Advocate here.
Yeah.
Oh
God, here we go.
It's a very good show, but it's not original.
Oh, don't
How is it
do
not
that guy.
original?
It's
Why
not.
is it original?
It's not, is it?
Why?
Medieval politics, someone dies, someone else dies.
Yeah, but that's the point. They're doing
war.
it so well. That's why.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it's a very good show.
There's
Don't
not
get
a
me
lot
wrong,
of
but it's not very original.
medieval
I
political shows.
I get where you're coming from, but I can't name one. If you get what I mean.
Oh no, but there's probably tons out there. People who read books. Like I heard that from someone who's read so many books. He was like, "Great show, but it's not original," which I agree with, because it's not like, "Wow, this has never been done before."
There's not an awful lot of like fantasy, like books with the strong element of like political, like medieval times within families and stuff like that.
Oh god. Oh, God, what's a dragon?
That's Rob's selling point and dragons.
Oh, dragons. Yeah, they're coming.
Cersei's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie, like
Lena Headey.
I started watching I watched Game of Thrones, went on a few other episodes because you know the Red Witch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Red Priest.
Yeah,
Priestess?
she got naked at one point.
You
And I was
Sandra.
The whole season, I was like, I'd love to see her naked. And I was like, I really love that. And when she got naked, I was like, I'd love.
Welcome to the pervert section of the GEEKSPACE podcast.
No, yeah, but then the thing is, like, you know, the Tyrells have got, who's that guy? Prince of Flowers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know-
Dolores Tyrell.
Yeah, you know he's gay.
Yeah.
Do you know what his name
Played
was?
by Flynn
Sword Swallower.
something. I think.
His
Yeah.
nan calls him that. The
What?
Sword Swallower.
That's the thing.
Oh, she is badass as well. Was it the Lady of Thorns?
Queen of Thorns.
Queen of
Yeah.
Thorns. Yeah, she's fucking.
I was watching an
awesome.
episode where Prince of Flowers was performing fellatio on another man.
Oh yeah, while
And,
talking about how he like shaves
yeah,
men and stuff
yeah.
like that. He's like shaving
And
around
like,
his chest.
I was,
so
in,
weird.
I was in the room with my dad, and like we like basically what happened is it come on TV and my dad got his iPad out and pretended to do. He's like playing Clash of Clans, and he was just sitting there, just like, can't move that there actually. Like that. And I was like, yeah, I've got to go go check.
Because you don't really see anything.
No.
You see the guy who's receiving,
And then, like, the-
you see his face, and you just hear.
That's it.
It's just like what? That's the worst part
And
though.
it's just like me and my dad. As soon as the ended, we both went like, yeah, so it's back to the series. We knew we were both lying to each other. We was like, no, just save yourself the embarrassment.
Yeah, that's not the show to
Don't-
watch with your parents.
Do
Not at all.
Do not watch Game of Thrones, even with like family in general, because it's going to be weird. It's not
Yeah.
sex. I mean, it's great if you're by yourself, but if you're not,
I've got my dad on it recently though.
was it what? Was you both watching at the same
No,
time?
no, no.
I was going to say.
I got into.
You did watch one particular episode with your dad though.
I did.
His dad got up to the Red Wedding episode, and he phoned him up and was like, "Don't watch the next episode yet. Wait till I get home."
I wanted to see his reaction. It's worth it.
There's loads of stuff on YouTube of like people that had read the books and knew that was the
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Still for
Like they set cameras up and like to watch their mates like watch it and stuff like that.
That's why I never suggest TV shows to people because I'm like, I go, oh, you should watch this film. It's fantastic. And then when I'm watching it, I spend the whole time watching them. So I'm not even watching the film. I'm just like, and then when they start laughing, I'm like, yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? And I've ruined it for them. And they're like, fuck off. And I was like, yeah, good film, wasn't it? And
And then they'll never like it as much.
yeah, and the whole time I'm just like, ah? What time well spent, right?
How about that one? Guys, how about that one? Yeah?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd say stuff.
I'm glad you did.
How about that dragon? You know, the red one.
You need to get tested
You know,
for something.
the dragon. The red one. There's a red one. There's a red dragon.
I thought it was black, the main one.
No, and it almost headbutted Khaleesi.
The black one's a
Yeah.
bastard one.
Yeah.
The red one.
Dickhead.
The bastard one.
Yeah, the bastard. We like, oh, no, because when it happened, I was like, oh, you bastard.
Yeah, but it's got a hint of red in it, alright? So therefore it's a red dragon.
Midnight red.
Yeah, exactly. It's like deep red.
Not fucking Pantene Pro V ad. It's like,
No,
get
but
it.
you know, it's a cool dragon, and I don't like the fact that she thinks that they're pets and stuff because she's not. She's not cool. She's not.
Yeah,
She's
she's
hot.
got a lot of nicknames.
She's
She's
the mother of dragons.
Oh yeah, she's the most. She gave birth to them, did she?
No, she adopted them.
Oh, she had an egg, and it cracked
Oh, she had-
because she was on fire.
she had-
Oh, what did they do?
Well,
They're
yeah,
gonna.
yeah, but like, she come out of the flame
Hello.
and she went dead.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's the unburnt one.
All right, Human Torch.
To her
From
brother.
medieval times.
They must make up that she's the unburnt one, the unscathed, the inflammable.
Oh yeah.
she's the flame retard.
Yeah, oh,
She's got the flame retard, and she's that one.
She's hot, but yeah, she's not the mother of dragon.
Oh, she is hot as hell.
Yeah.
She's not the hottest.
Marjorie
she's not the
Tyrell.
hottest.
Yeah, but
Natalie Dormer, you think,
Yes.
didn't you?
Nah.
What did you say?
Marjorie.
Marjorie Tyrell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I said to Tom. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's the
Queen
hottest.
Sansa.
She is
Hottest.
definitely the
Her,
hottest.
this is Sansa. I'm Queen Cersei.
Yeah,
That's the one I
Heading.
mean. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sansa.
Harold is human to me.
Sansa's meant to be 15.
Was it
Oh,
you
14
that
or
said
15.
the second the actress
Yeah,
turned
she's-
18? Yeah, she's hot now. She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot now. She's good.
Someone said it to me, like the second they found out she just turned 18, it was like, yeah, no, she's
Yeah,
hot.
I think I'd do it.
I was sitting there the whole time like, don't care.
I love Lena Headey, like Queen Cersei. She's,
Yeah. Oh.
I watched The Purge. She didn't look too good in that.
She in the purge, is that her? I
yeah.
don't speak with
You've seen her in Dread. She's like unrecognisable.
She's
Yeah.
like Trump.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, like a crackhead
Oh,
Trump.
still would.
Unspeakable things I'd do to her.
She probably would at that stage.
It's a podcast, mate. You should speak about them.
Nothing's unspeakable in this forum.
Trust me, these are unspeakable things. Because they're unspeakable.
I
because
believe
probably,
you.
I probably have to write them down because I can't think of them at the moment. But when she's there, I'd be there. I'd be like, yeah, alright.
Play a little bit of
Just-
screwing up.
yeah.
things, but
I've got like,
oh,
no,
yeah.
I've got like,
Definitely that one.
trust me,
Put out like a rat.
it'd be messy.
trap.
It'd be very messy. Both of us.
It'd be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
You got bad aim.
no one could see. We all just leaned in and was like, yeah. Hey, what would you do?
Go on.
Tell us more.
I'd probably beat her at Scrabble first.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Continue.
And then she'd,
Get some Z words
yeah,
out
and then
there.
she wouldn't be feeling as
Zebra.
confident. She wouldn't be feeling as confident. She'd have low self-esteem.
Zinc.
And then I'd pounce. Right, yeah.
What, literally?
Yeah. I'd probably jump at least a little bit. Not yeah.
I'm just imagining that little hop.
So would you jump towards her or would you beat her and just be like,
No, I'd be like,
The game is done.
would you like just flip the board and start screaming, tearing your clothes off?
I'd look her in the eye and I'd go, Monopoly next.
It's really weird because Mason's just staring like Shane in the eye.
And Monopoly
Hang
enough for a
on,
while.
Shane's undressing.
I'm comfortable.
Hang on.
I look in the eye, I go, Monopoly next. And then she'd go, oh, I don't know. What about Scrabble?
Mason.
And then I'd regret that because I'm not very good at Scrabble.
Mason, you have to stop because I'm diamond hard.
Oh,
Like, I'm going to break a chair leg in a minute with this thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stop now then.
Well, yeah, so fucking Cersei. Yeah.
Unspeakable
Yeah.
things.
How'd that come
Just
from that?
gonna
What
do.
just happened? we just went on like an extremely pervy tangent just mentioning one character.
And then Mason played like footsies with me just now. And it was really weird.
It was weird. We're nowhere near each other now.
Yeah, we like overcompensate by moving our legs like away.
Yeah, we're both in doing the same
Every
thing.
time, yeah.
Use protection.
What?
Socks. Did you see? No,
Verucas are a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
no. Did anyone see that thing
Swimming.
about Trojan condoms?
No, but we're about to hear about
Did
it.
you? Did anyone hear it? I think I told you.
Yeah, you told me.
It's so funny. Why do you call them Trojan condoms? Because the Trojan horse penetrated the walls of Troy, right? And then loads of little men came out and just ruined everyone's day. And they're called Trojan condoms.
Wait, I thought that was called Trojan because
No,
Trojan was
because
like
the
big.
Trojans had the unbreachable wall.
Yeah, but they got breached.
I just made quote marks. No one in this audio
Yeah, but
podcast
everyone
could
thinks
see
of
it.
Troy as a Trojan horse.
I
Because it
suppose.
But it wasn't the Trojans' horse, was it?
Yeah, but it wasn't called Trojan, was it?
The
It was
rest
called
of the
Troy.
It was the rest of the Greek Empire.
It wasn't called Trojan, it was called Troy.
Yeah, and the people there were the Trojans, and the Trojan Wall
And they
was
were
unbreachable.
ruined. They were
Ish.
ruined.
Except from the one
Because-
time.
It's that one breach.
Like
Just- that's
condoms
the
are only like
thing,
99%.
Yeah, 99% sure. There we
Yeah.
go.
The question,
There we go.
the question to
Makes
put
sense,
forward
yeah.
is, what would you name your own brand of condom then?
What would I name it?
Trojan's not good enough.
Put a lid on it.
Put a lid on it.
Put a lid on it.
No,
Condoms.
put a sock in it.
It sounds very raping.
No, because socks. No, but I
They
don't know.
have like a natural scent of chloroform.
What would I call my condom?
That's the fragrance.
The gobstocker.
I'd probably call mine not like, it's not really a game like wrap it up or like wrap it up before you slap it up. Wrap up before you
You
slap
know about
it.
them portable condoms? That not portable. They deliver them to your door. Sorry,
I was
I
gonna say
meant
portable
to say delivery
I was like,
condoms.
how big are you?
And and their slogans are "We come before you do."
That's good.
That's the best thing ever, isn't
That's
it?
good. That is actually good. We
Do you know-
come from.
I heard.
I'd like to bet that.
The other day I found out loads of other things for keep your tits on. Do you know that phrase?
I've
Yeah.
never heard.
I've
Never
never
heard
keep
keep-
your tits
keep-
on.
I've heard
keep
keep
your
your knickers
tits
on.
Yeah.
Or like calm your tits.
Yeah, I've heard calm
I've
your
heard
tits.
calm your
Soothe
tits.
thou breasts.
Keep your
Keep your tits on. As opposed to
Can we just
detach-
backpedal back to that a little
Keep
bit?
your tits on.
Keep your tits on. When has that ever been a saying?
Is that not saying?
No.
It doesn't sound like if you
Are tits detachable?
Whoa! Keep
Is
your
that-
tits on.
Is that not thing?
Just put them off.
What?
Well, that could be boy and girl, couldn't it? Keep your tits on.
Oh,
what if I
because
wanna lose
boys
weight?
can take their tits off and girls can't.
What if I want to lose weight?
What is
Rob, what if I want to lose weight and I'm going to keep my tits off?
What?
Yeah.
So you're saying keep your tits on?
To stay fat.
To stay
So you're saying
fat.
stay fat. Keep your tits on.
Stay fat. Stay good.
Stay good. Stay fat.
Stay healthy. Keep your tits on.
Okay. Mason Croom, keep your tits on.
I thought it was a saying. I might have been thinking of keep your hair on. But what I was trying
Hair,
to,
tits.
what
Yeah.
I was
it's all part of the body.
what I was trying to talk about is tits. So therefore I used hair for tits. But I meant
Do you have hair?
what was the one I was talking about?
She had hairy tits.
What did I say the first one was? Not keep your tits on. What was I actually talking about?
I've no idea,
Oh,
mate.
no, you brought up keeping.
keep that-
Calm your
breast
tits.
soup.
Calm your tits. Was it
Calm
calm
your
your
No,
tits?
No, you said that after.
You said that after.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
trying to
the
talk
one
about.
that's actually a thing that we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, soothe our breasts. What was the other one? There was loads more. Just check it out. Google it.
I don't think I want to.
No, they're really funny. They're like, it's a nice read. It's like 4 sentences. You're like, oh, that's funny. Oh, that was good. Thou stuck out for me because breasts and thou in the same sentence. I just really
Yeah, there was a meme going around for a while where it was like Shakespearean era,
Lyrics, yeah.
lyrics, yeah, and there was like, I whip
Oh,
your hair
was
back
it?
and forth. It was was it?
I fling my locks thither and yon.
Yeah, either and yon.
Wait, and it was something de Crew. That was the meme. It was like some French.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, man.
So what's everyone's favourite season so far?
Oh.
Ooh, probably season 4, because it's got.
That excluding season 4.
Excluding season
favourite
4.
complete season.
I'd probably say I want to say season 3 for how much went on, but it's probably season 1 because I've never been deceived so well.
Yeah, I would say probably.
I've never been
I'd say
deceived that well.
Season
before.
1 or season 3. Season 2 for me did nothing.
Yeah,
Season 2 was good.
Season 2 is right. It's a bit slower.
Season 2 for me, and I've said it to everyone, is sort of I'm trying to remember what
Yeah.
happens. Within season 3, I know what happens.
Rennie
Yeah.
Braffin's assassinated. There's the Blackwater Bay fight, the war at the end.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Like, loads happened.
But
the start of the war between Starks and the Lannisters.
Many people have to think. Like,
Jamie
really hard,
Lannister
though.
got kidnapped. I don't.
Name wise,
That was a good season. That
Like,
was a really
remembering
good
names
season.
in Game of Thrones is a nightmare because I'm so bad with names.
I'm getting better.
I'm pretty good. When you read the books, you pick it up straight away.
I know
Mate,
that.
I've
I-
seen every episode. About
I know the house
4 or 5
names, but
times.
that's it. I'm not good at first names.
I guess I'm pretty good with them. I think I can remember most characters.
Yeah, but you've always had a good memory.
Thank you.
You have to remember.
Thank you.
You have to remember stuff for me most of the time. I'll just say, yeah, Tom, remember that, and then you don't. I don't have paper on me.
Michelle got this thing where it's like a customary thing if you go somewhere. Like, where did we go? Was it London Film?
London Film.
We were in London Film and Comic Con, and we got invited to this Dread advanced screening thing before it came out. It was like
Which
pretty
was
advanced,
sick.
like
We was like feet away from Carl.
yeah, like Carl Urban had never even seen that clip before, so we saw it at the same time as him, which was pretty cool. But the thing to do because you weren't allowed your phones out and stuff like that, so we thought pen and paper. I brought a pen with no paper. Shane brought paper with no pen.
Which is
It's
weird.
really weird.
Which, like, yours okay. Like, I bet, like, loads of people carry
Yeah,
pens.
people carry pens. I'm okay
But,
with that.
like,
But Shane's always got paper on him.
Like, fucking
Wherever we go,
A4.
just paper.
There's
like-
always A4 in my bag. Guaranteed one time someone went, oh, you ain't got paper for me. I was like, yeah, don't be fucking sure, I ain't got a bag. And literally went, and like 4 pages of A4 in my pocket.
Weirdest
folded up.
fucking thing. Always
And I
just
was
got
like,
paper.
I don't remember putting that there. And yeah, so shit happened, and
I've
basically
never carried a pen.
we're like the
Yeah,
we're like the Batman and Robin of the stationary world.
Right, so
Go on,
who's
Robin.
Batman and
Yeah.
who?
Batman.
Yeah.
Robin, I love Robin.
Well, you got to sort of
Dick.
reevaluate your
Robin's sick.
life. Really?
Nah, Robin's sick.
Nah.
Yeah, new Robin's amazing.
Nah.
I
No,
just suffered
every
Robin
single
once.
Robin's sick. Dick Grayson, fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
In the name.
Became Nightwing, then became Batman,
Nightwing's cool. Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
the same character.
That's the whole reason. I
Don't
love
call yourself
Robin.
Robin.
right?
Okay.
Tim Drake was the one who discovered who Batman was, the first person to ever do that. Then became the new one, technologically advanced, very clever, very. Then became Red Robin, awesome character. Then we're looking at. Sorry, Jason Todd was before that. Oh, you guys are
You
going to be
tart-
mad at me.
like-
You guys are going to be mad.
You tart as if I even fucking know what's
No, but
in
the
that.
listeners probably will.
I doubt it.
They fucking will. People know. People
What?
know that shit.
What, that in depth?
That in depth, yeah.
Oh, get some vitamin D, people, for fuck's sake.
So yeah,
Is that penis, bro?
Jason Todd died, then
Vitamin
kind of
D
like came
so
back
much.
as Red Hood. Red Hood's badass. And then,
I think it's Nightwing does me, that's every night.
yeah, Nightwing's fucking, like,
Nightwing's
Dick
cool,
Grayson's
Robin's not.
best. Robin is.
Yeah, but Robin, it's not like a gay name. Don't call yourself Robin.
No, it is a gay name, to be fair.
It's the that's the reason I don't like him. Because he's got a gay name. That for me, first impressions. What's your name, Robin? Pff, Dick. what is your actual name? Dick. Ah, yeah.
I once had a PE teacher called Mr. Dearlove,
Mr. Dearlove.
and he was the scariest fucker I've ever seen.
Dearlove.
Dearlove, as in dear love.
Do you remember Dr. Death?
So there were some bestiality
Yeah, oh
jokes
god.
about that.
Well, he's like Death, but
Yeah.
Dr. Death was fucking
But
scary.
we used to work at like a motocross place, and there was a
We
guy.
was both managers of motocross, you know, just saying.
Yeah, you know.
It's a cool job, not really. Not really into bikes.
So I was looking at I was looking at like the like you have to when you sign in you register and all stuff like that, and I was looking at the name of some of the people. I was like, is that because he put doctor, and I was like, that's weird. He put doctor instead of Mister, so I thought, oh, it must be a doctor of something, obviously. And then his surname was Death, as in Death. That was it, Doctor Death.
Do you
And I
remember,
was
do you
like,
remember when the radio did?
that can't be right.
I was like, guys, there's a guy called Death down here.
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
sorry,
This
you
is later
can't.
on. I was like, yeah, because
He was like this massive fucker with a skull helmet and a fucking massive scary bike, and he would not say shit.
because all the bikes
I
there,
was like,
like
you're right, and he was just like,
the typical motocross bikes there, you're looking at these luminous green and a luminous orange like motocross bikes. That was literally it. Right? Everyone had them.
Yeah.
This guy had like a big like black and
he
like.
looked like the fucking Grim Reaper, and he's called like we had to refer to him as Mr. Death.
and on the back of his jacket there was like it just said like Doctor Death, and then like we found out later that it was DE inverted comma Ath, so it's pronounced Diath, Doctor Diath, but spelt death. It was
scary.
fucking
He
terrifying.
come off his bike and I felt the ground tremor, and I was just like, I do not want to fuck with this guy.
Yeah, that's a crazy guy.
That was crazy stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and say season 3 is my favourite season.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
a solid season.
I couldn't choose between season 1 and 3. I think they're both just as good.
Yeah.
Season 2 for me was alright.
I'm really liking this season so far.
Yeah,
though.
season 4. I think
Yeah.
after it's done, it will be my favourite.
Like
So
just
far,
right
it's
from the
been-
get go, it's just full of.
So good, and it's not necessarily.
Are you
Events.
not worried now though that the season has now topped what it's going to be like?
No, I don't know
No,
because
no,
I
there's a
think
big
so.
setup.
Do you not think now you got the aftermath of?
Well, you got
the
like a
top?
game of Cluedo. And
No,
it could be
because
anyone.
remember like season 3 and 4 are based on books that's part 1 and 2. So we're literally we're still approaching the climax of the 2 books.
I
so-
forgot White Walkers even existed.
Oh, I know, dude. You keep forgetting, didn't you?
And
And
they're
then,
still to come.
it's
so
so
excited.
crazy.
And you know the Wildlings are getting somewhere.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Jon Snow's in
Yeah.
Pompeii.
And you know Hodor's got his thing.
Hold on.
Just be careful with. But yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just making a point. He's got a big penis.
Yeah, the only penis shown in Game of Thrones.
That threw me off. When I saw it, I was just like, whoa, what the shit?
It's got giant's blood in him.
Fucking giant.
Did she
blood.
die? What happened to her?
She's with Rickon.
Freaking, yeah, she is, yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Leave
I don't give two shits
Don't
about
care
it.
about
Oh.
I'm just like, whatever, mate.
Oh,
I control the fucking bird. Brilliant. Great.
I don't like any of the Starks left.
No, they have to do shit
I like
one.
Arya.
No, yeah, the little.
I don't like Arya.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
I like her.
Thank
She
you.
annoys me.
She's gonna be a psycho. That's the best bit.
I'm gonna come up like people are gonna hate me for saying this, but it's the actress. I don't like her.
Yeah, she's.
I like her better in the books.
See, I said that I think Arya is gonna have a surprisingly high kill count. People are gonna be thrown off by how many kills she's gonna get this season.
Yeah, I
but
think
my
she's gonna
favourite
go
character at the start was Eddard, Lord Eddard Stark.
Mine's always been
Died. My second
Jon
favourite.
Snow, you know nothing. Carry on.
Then my favourite character after that.
You love me, she.
Then my favourite character after that was Robb Stark, and died. So, Sansa's
Why does
a little
everything
bit.
you love die?
I don't know.
Like Sean Bean, you'd follow him to the end of the earth, but he'd be fucking dead by the time you get there.
Yeah, he doesn't live in a lot of stuff.
He's like, I looked, he's like.
I saw a death montage of him the other day.
The next
Yeah.
role he's taken up is Caesar, and everyone knows what happened there.
Oh, he'd be a terrible.
That didn't end well for him.
Sean Bean's gonna be next Caesar.
Oh.
It's like,
Do you reckon he's got that?
When he first said he's going to be the next Caesar just then, it sounded like he's just going to be a dictator of Rome.
no, he's
Just bring back the empire.
No, he's just going to be in a film where he eventually dies.
I'm going to throw it out there and
This
say
is
he's
what
going to
he
be a
has to
very,
do
very
that.
shit season.
I don't think he'd be. I
can't see that at all.
No, he's going to be such a shit.
And I'm a huge Sean Bean fan,
thought
but I
that
don't
was-
see that.
No.
Wait, can someone double check it? Because
Fact check, I'll do
Yeah.
it. You guys.
He's going to be. If he is, he's going to be terrible.
Caesar
That
was
guy.
assassinated, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he stabbed a
I'm
lot.
Pretty
20,
sure,
27 times.
pretty sure it's Caesar then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he survived in Silent Hill, which was nice. I watched that, and at the end I was like, oh fucking hell, he's still alive. It's nice.
That's a shame. I bet he was annoyed at that though.
Oh, Silent
Yeah.
Hill. Silent Hill.
Kill me.
What do you mean I live? I've
What a great
died new
rip
deaths. I've got loads. I've got loads.
What are you doing? This is the aneurysm.
I was gonna
Don't do the aneurysm.
I was going to use it. I was going to use the death I didn't get killed off in Lord of the Rings. I was going to be like, oh shit, but I can't use that. No one's going to let me use that now.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Sean Bean said that was his favourite death that he had, and I was
What,
like,
Boromir?
yeah, that was a good death.
If you rewatch it, it's like
Oh.
it looks like it's headbanging. It's like
That was so much better in the book.
Yeah, he said that was his favourite death, and I was like, well, it's that or getting your head fucking.
Yeah, he's Caesar. In a film called Caesar.
that's
Yeah, so
Makes me feel
so
sick.
it's gonna be a film where everyone's gonna go into it going, oh Sean.
I bet it's going to be like the I bet it's going to be like the Hercules film as well.
It's
Like
like-
it's just like
Which
that's
one?
Not yeah, either of them. That's not what Hercules did.
Every film with Sean Bean, I just think, what's your agent doing? Like, yeah, can we
No, you
I
just
bet it's
just
part of
sort
his
of
contract. He just has to go
Yeah,
for them roles.
No, it's like death rolls.
When he
That's
was
it.
younger, that's all he learned.
Is anyone else well known?
Oh, you know who's playing Octavius?
Please don't say it.
The kid who plays Bran in fucking Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
for fuck's sake!
Fucking hell.
Bran.
Fucking hell, that... It's just like Game of Thrones. That guy who plays Sam, John Bradley's in it. Mackenzie from The Office is in it. Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Is
actually.
the wildling that can control the
It's a warg.
warg.
That's
The
a,
owl.
Mackenzie
The
Crook.
eagle.
that's a pretty decent looking lineup, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, but Sean Bean's season.
Oh, it's
gonna
got-
be shit.
Him.
I don't know why they
Whoa.
cast him.
Nah.
I can't even imagine.
Let's just get someone who doesn't even look like Caesar. And
I'm
get
saying
Caesar.
he looks nothing
Wow.
like Caesar. He's too
That's a-
big a bill, too.
That's a
Western.
lineup.
I tell you, who would play a good Caesar. The guy who played General Zod.
Yes, that's what
That
I
would
was,
be my.
That's what I was
Caesar
thinking.
face.
What's
Yeah.
his fucking name?
We had the-
Michael Shannon.
There we
Boom.
go.
Yeah, don't think he'd be a better Caesar.
Yeah, he's got the face for it.
Sean Bean's way
Fuck
too
Caesar,
Western.
Caesar.
Sean Bean looks like just.
He does look very Western.
Quite a big, like light hair.
Yeah, do a
light
cowboy
skin.
film
Yeah,
already. Has he done one yet? Do
Maybe.
one already.
yeah, looks perfect for it.
Rubber Mountain.
But
He wasn't in that.
I
Just
think
put it out there.
I think they cast him as that just so like that film's gonna get no recognition. You're like, oh, Sean Bean's in it. It's like,
I've never. It's an unheard of director, so it's probably. I hate to say it, I'm a huge Sean Bean fan, but probably what you could get.
people like me do that, like, because I'll go there and if there's nothing on, I'm like, oh, so and so's in it, and it'll be shit. But I'm like,
That's why I watched
Yeah.
Pompeii. Really good film.
Bombay.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, do you know what was a great film? That our man here, Mason, suggested, Into the Wild.
Oh, great film.
What a film!
And you've still yet to watch it, I believe.
Still yet to
Such
watch it.
an
it's true.
amazing film. It's
Oh.
so emotionally touching, and I like in places I was tearing up.
Oh, I cried.
And then when you find out it's a true story, I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
I haven't seen
No
it.
spoilers because you should watch it.
it's emotional.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
It's
it.
a great film.
It's emotional.
I mean, I'm like knee deep in Parks and Rec at the moment.
Did
and
you
I'm
go-
loving it.
Did you guys see Maniac?
Did you watch Parks and Rec last night?
Maniac.
No, Maniac with the guy.
Oh, it's on my list. It's literally on my Netflix watch list.
Oh, the Elijah Wood film.
Like, yeah.
I started watching it, right, and then I got a notification from Simpsons Tagged Out, and then I stopped playing. I stopped watching it. And then I fell asleep.
Such a good film.
Did you watch Parks and Rec last night?
Started, but as I said, Adele, not my girlfriend, doesn't like Aces and Sorry.
I love Aziz.
So-
you like Aziz and
Yeah.
Sarah as well,
Yeah,
don't you?
so like the second it come on, she was just like, tutting, because like,
This show's so funny.
I love Aziz and Sorry.
It's, yeah,
It's
you know,
brilliant.
Sounds.
I think it's hilarious.
Never
Seen
heard
it
of
stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. It's perfect.
Speaking of Netflix, they announced they got the first quarter of 2014 's like coming to an end. Yeah, they got 2.25 million new members in the first quarter, which is like a lot. So their total membership now 48 million.
It's
That's fucking loads, isn't it?
It's so cheap per month.
It's going to be
For what you're getting.
They made this like quarter. They made profits of $53 million, which is £32 million.
Can you believe like
That's just profits.
Can you
like.
believe they held a hand out to Blockbuster and
Yeah.
Blockbuster slapped it away?
Yeah, that is the
Hey,
funniest
you'll
thing.
never last. You fucking DVDs, mate.
But yeah, because of this, apparently they're going to start raising the money like by a few quid a month.
Why?
It's a few quid a month.
Yeah, but
man.
if you're turning a good profit and getting more fans, why the fuck would you bump up the cost?
that
There's
makes
no
sense to
fucking
me.
Getting
Because you can.
greedy.
And because all the internet service providers, ISPs, are charging them fortunes, because they have to basically, because they're getting more people use their subscription, they need more bandwidth, and that bandwidth is costing them more money, which means we have to pay for more.
Unless they get better stuff on, like proper better stuff, then I'm not interested.
It's starting to lack, the content's dying out.
Because Amazon Prime looks pretty good.
Amazon
Prime
Prime looks alright, but
I've got my Prime trial.
I had the free trial,
and you get Prime with it.
and you get Prime with it,
Actually,
one day
yeah.
shipping.
That's the thing. I ordered Dragon's Dogma the other day because it's a game I've really wanted.
I've been
for
waiting to play that for ages.
Yeah, it's like I got it for 14 quid on Amazon.
I'm getting Deadpool.
But the
That's
thing,
my next one.
the thing, like, you know, Amazon Prime. I wish I'd got a trial because the delivery date is anywhere between 21st of April and 21st of fucking May.
I've had a trial.
Oh,
about 6
So
months.
I've spent
Where
the
are you
last,
buying it from?
seriously, Adele would tell you, the last 2 days I've been waking up, running downstairs like Dragon. No, and
Where are you buying it from?
Amazon.co.uk.
Yeah, but like, is it the Amazon store or is it someone's private store?
It's, I don't know. I think it's another seller. They had like 100% rating, and I was like, yeah.
Wow.
That's terrible.
But
Give
yeah,
them a bad rating, man. That's bad.
month. A whole month. So literally, I've been waiting for this game for so long. I've read all the tutorials, done all my research. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to run down them fucking stairs, excited as shit, and get nothing. And then the day it does happen,
You're going to be burned out.
no, yeah, I'll watch so many videos. It'll be like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's good. Bit high.
I still played Max Payne.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
dude.
Max Payne 3.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Wicked,
dude, we saw online that it was on sale in Tesco, brand new, for £5. Brand new for £5. So I went and bought it.
Still is, by the way.
I still haven't played it. Is it?
Dude, jump all over that. The storyline was
One
sick.
of the
I want
best
to. I've just got
stories
other stuff to play.
It's like one of the best reviewed games.
Do you know how many
It's
Xbox One games I've got to fucking
Yeah.
play that I've just got?
I've
just
only
sitting
finished
there?
Rise.
I've almost finished Rise second time, all collectibles and on hard.
I've finished Call of Duty Ghosts for the achievements. Finished Pickle 2
that
storyline.
game was fucking dog shit.
Huh? What? Ghost? I liked it.
Fucking
I didn't like the end.
Yeah, the end.
Didn't make sense.
No, the ending didn't.
We're
I didn't
staring
like.
out into the only body of water after we shoot that guy in the sea. Oh look, he's fucking behind me, and I didn't notice him come up.
Spoiler on that.
No, not spoil. It's a shit game. Don't fucking play it. Go play Battlefield like a
No, it's bad ending, but good story.
Yeah,
fucking-
Battlefield.
Yeah, the ending was terrible.
Oh, the Battlefield story's put.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It's
yeah, yeah,
fucking
story's
so
shit.
bad, but
But
the
the thing is
multiplayer,
yeah.
God,
Call of Duty
fantastic.
Ghosts. At the end, they might as well have gone. Like
Fuck you, fans.
Ghost 2's going to be out.
Yeah.
That should have been it
Yeah.
because there's just so many plot holes at the end.
Well, this year it's new studio, isn't it? No, it's new studio.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not.
And let's not
It's
forget,
going to be a 3-year cycle
so
now.
guys, E3 is dawning.
I know, May, isn't it? It's in May next month.
I'm waiting for the Halo, or whatever Halo that was.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
they sneak. They said there's a Halo game coming end of this year,
I don't
but
give a
not
fuck.
Halo like 5 or whatever.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I think just the reason why I don't give a fuck about next Halo game is like with Halo 4, like I was so excited and me and Tom was losing it. It was like when we was playing it was like hands on.
We played it early, didn't we?
Yeah,
Eurogamer.
We went fucking insane, went out midnight launch. When I actually got it, I was like, this ain't Halo anymore. What the
Loved
fuck's
it.
this?
But
It's some horrible hybrid.
I loved it.
Yeah, I love it.
but
But what?
next Halo game not going to be Halo 5, is it?
I don't care.
Guess what it might be?
What?
Halo 2 anniversary. But there's meant to be a war. What's it called? The War bundle or something like that.
Yeah.
Comes with remastered Halo 3 and Halo 4 for Xbox
I
One.
just honestly feel like I'm burned out on Halo now. I just don't really care
Oh,
anymore.
I don't think I could be ever.
Like, I've gone off of shooters, and Halo is just another shooter. Like, I think it has a great storyline and everything. The gameplay's sick, but I just can't be bothered. I just don't have the sorry, I'm just watching Mason and Rob are like trying to take bonbons out of a bag next to the fucking speaker because that's the best way to do it. Why didn't you do it under the table?
Because I had to pick it up. I need you to hear it. But if I spin it,
You're a fucking bonbon mess. But yeah, so yeah, it's like, yeah, so it's
And then you just ran the fucking table.
So yeah, it's nothing against Halo, I just don't
No, it's all against Halo.
I
Like,
don't have my heart broken again.
Halo 2 we already know is good. It's
Stop
my
being a
favourite
bitch
Halo
about it,
2.
right? You're a
Halo
man.
2 is my
You're
favourite
a
Halo
man.
game and my favourite game.
I don't know, I think the God's honest truth is, I just played so much Halo, and it's just got to the point now where it just feels like a shooter, and I don't really fucking care.
That's just what it is.
No,
That's
but
what it is.
I feel like I'm not invested. It doesn't feel any special to me anymore. I just don't care anymore.
It's the story and the
Like,
characters that I'm connected
I
to,
feel-
not the style of gameplay.
That's the thing. The
I
game.
do love the
yeah,
gameplay though.
I think the gameplay.
love
I
multiplayer.
can't. I'm more into RPGs now. If you look at my games list, I've been playing some pretty fucking obscure games, just like arcade games or just games like that are really cheap now that no one cared about when they was out, like Azura's Wrath. That's a fucking crazy sick game. Most people haven't even heard of that. Great game. I just don't do shooters anymore. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't anything against Halo. I just don't care about
Titanfall's
shooters.
a good game.
Titanfall was a good game.
Titanfall's alright. Like I thought it was good, but I didn't buy it because I was like, it's just a Call of Duty with mechs. I don't
It's
really-
not though. You should try it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, there's free running as well.
Yeah, I'm
New
aware.
as
I'm
it.
aware of that. No, I'm saying like this. No, it's just the whole like point your gun, shoot your enemy. I know they can do it in different ways. I just don't fuck it. I don't care if you can do it in different ways. To be honest, I'm going to stick with solid RPGs. From
That's
now
fair
on.
enough. I'm an RPG guy.
Yeah, like Dragon's,
Always have been.
like Dragon's Dogma. How long is it going to take me to get bored of that? Stupid.
The only thing I had problem with Dragon Dogma is that the sharing of the avatar thing.
Yeah, the pawns.
Yeah, that to me looked a bit like.
Paul? Oh.
No, yeah, that's a bit crap. But that's what I'm saying. Like with first-person shooters, I'd buy them, and after about 8 hours, I'm like, oh well, that's 40 quid gone.
I'll just throwing it out there, but I'm hoping for one thing and one thing only from E3. Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
If they don't announce that, I'm going to go to Montreal and I'm just going to knock on the door politely and go, prick.
Why did you say that to the table?
Because I knocked on the door, this was the door, and I just imagine them open it and his face was there. I imagine they've got that little ring that back alley clubs have, like, shh.
What's
Who is it?
Prick. I open the door and I'm gone.
I feel as though
just walking away going like that. Finger up, like that.
I feel as though I'd be pissed off if they didn't announce it, but I'd probably be a bit more passive. I'd probably just be like, that's
Ah, it's still working on it. It's going to be
Oh, I
excellent.
should probably play number 3 first.
You play 3.
No.
It's the only one I've played.
I played the beginning of it about 7
Good
times.
Don't forget
My
to
save kept
don't
getting
forget to get DLCs. Fallout 3's got some of the best
Oh,
DLCs.
yeah.
Mothership.
Mothership
Zeta, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't do that one first because the guns are so OP it'll ruin the game.
Yeah.
Which is that's what I did, and I was like, oh fuck's sake.
Fair enough.
Best DLC I've ever played, Shivering Isles.
Oh god, yeah.
Mm.
Such a massive fucking expansion.
And you get to meet a god.
And I got it for free back in the days when your friends would buy DLC on discs.
Yeah.
And they didn't code it, so you couldn't use it.
Funny
more than once,
story.
So I just borrowed it.
I stole both, not from a shop, from a friend who I'd...
Which is better morally, I suppose.
Yeah, both DLC and the game from him.
Yeah.
And I even brought it up the other day to him. I was like, I loved Oblivion. I mean, you gave me that, didn't you? He was like, because it was so long ago, it was a bit like, yeah, I suppose, yeah, because you can't remember. You can't remember. I was like, thanks for that, man. It was excellent.
Did you purposely walk him into that conversation
Yeah.
just so you can confirm
Yeah.
to yourself you're not a bad person?
Because it's the first time I've seen him in like 2 years. I was like, if we were talking about games, I was like, Oblivion's my favourite. You gave me that, didn't you? You let me have it. And he was like, yeah. Do you know the real story behind it?
You did.
Yeah, no, the real story is I loved it so much, I made up some massive bullshit that it broke my Xbox. And then he was like,
Well, the game evaporated.
No, I was like, the disc was so scratched, it like messed with stuff, and he was an idiot, he didn't know what was going on. He was like, do you want me to pay for your Xbox? I was like, nah, just give me like, hold on.
Wow.
I was like, no, if you just give me like 40 quid or something, I'll just go repair it. And he was like, alright, and he gave me 40 quid, DLC and game. Sick. Plus, I didn't really like him.
You are someone else.
Man.
Let's hope he's not listening, because plus, I didn't really like it.
Right, he's alright. It was over. It was over about it. I wanted to tell you about the Beyblade. Stole the
Over the
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
Stole the Beyblade off of like a kid who was like a little bit special.
You are the best type of person. I mean,
Wow.
Well, let me elaborate.
Please do. Please do.
I said, right, Beyblades. We all know Beyblades.
I'm aware of it.
Picked it up, shook it, and I went, listen to that, because they're metal. They're rattled anyway. Listen to that.
Oh no.
It's broke.
You offered to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Worst thing is though, only about 3 days, he was crying.
Oh my god.
I wonder fucking why.
Oh, right. I was like 10, 11. I was like,
So
crying.
he hadn't developed empathy yet.
No, and then his dad Found out where I lived somehow. Weird. And a bit like Taken, yeah.
Not a
And then
question.
he came home, came over, and I was over my nan's, and he knew my nan lived opposite me. Came in and was like, "Yeah, you stole my kid's Beyblade." And I went, "Actually, fixing it." I went, "Listen to that."
Even to his dad.
And you know what? His dad went, all right, fair enough. Sorry, I overstepped, and I felt really bad. He's been crying. I was like, "Listen, you can have this one if you want." Really crappy one with a crappy little thing on the top.
Is it one of the ones you got from the cereal boxes?
Yeah,
You just spin the top.
It was like you got the whole Beyblade was like the little chip that went on top. And he was like, "Oh, I've got a cool monster." Gave him like the starter pack one that was crap. Gave him that. Gave him one that didn't even have like a spinny thing on the bottom. I was like, "Yeah, let him have that one." Kid thought it was his own one. Mate, easy. And ever since then, I've just been lying my whole way through life.
That's the lowest.
That's it.
Just,
Once I've hit that
once
peak,
you've done that, there's no going
point.
back. You
Right.
just do whatever.
That was such a piece of shit move, but I don't think any of us are phased by it.
But that's how he became friends with all of us. He promised to fix our Beyblades.
Good, still working on it, right? I need to
Do that.
I need to.
Do you hear that metal? Look, it sounds like metal.
Oh, do you know
doesn't it?
what? Because my granddad knew I was lying, and he looked at me and went, "That's supposed to happen, isn't it? It's supposed to rattle." I went, "Yeah." He went, "You're going to be really, really successful when you're older." I was like,
It's just the way you had the audacity to do it to the dad.
yeah, I was like,
Like,
well,
what-
I'm already in shit, so if I had to blag it, I'm like, "Hey, listen,
But like, what would happen if he wasn't stupid? He'd gone, oh fucking.
And
hell.
how old was you at this point?
I was 11, 10, I learned young."
So I just imagine Mason, like 11-year-old, got like an unlit cigarette behind his ear. It's like flicking the
Is
corner.
that-
It's like, you hear that, buddy? It's not meant to sound like that. I'm fixing it.
I'm fixing it. Listen on that. It's rattling. It's rattling. It won't even fucking go. Look at this.
You want your son to look like a fucking Capone? Huh?
It's supposed to win the
Why
battle.
did you grow up in Jersey?
Well, because it suited the cigarette and the
Rough
hat.
place. It was a rough place to grow up. But needless to say, Beyblades went well out of fashion really quick.
Probably because I was getting stolen to these horrible little fuckheads.
No, but to be fair, I only stole
Fucking
one.
preying on disabled children.
To be fair though, he was an idiot. Like, not,
Is that his fault though?
no, right? You're getting it wrong. You're getting it all wrong, right? He broke the Beyblade I gave him. Like, who does that?
Well, maybe
I
he-
gave you a Beyblade.
Maybe
No,
he's-
because that's why he had the metal one.
yeah, maybe the one you stole was a lot more sturdier.
Yeah.
No, I gave him a Beyblade. Don't break it. Because I was going to steal that back.
Why didn't you just win it off him like any normal
Win
Beyblade
it?
player? Yeah,
Yeah,
beat him in a Beyblade battle.
Do you know who Mason was as a kid? He was fucking Cartman.
Yeah.
He was Cartman as a kid.
Who played keepsies with Beyblades? That's too much of a gamble.
No,
man.
we did.
Did you really? No,
Yeah.
I'd cry. If I lost. I'd probably cry.
Yeah,
to see that.
you'd cry.
I got Beyblades banned from my school because, like, you know, he's like, let it rip. Like, we was all like practicing. I let it rip into some kid's face and fucked his nose, and like he had a massive gash.
They had some weight to him as well,
yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
They
I
had some
had a
weight.
proper metal one with the ball bearings that made it really sturdy. It smacked him in the face, and so I just threw it at him. Just threw it, and when teacher was like, "Look, he did that to himself," and I got away with it as well. And they got banned. They got banned from school, and I didn't feel a thing.
Our school got banned. Acorns got banned from our school because of me. Right, and
We're
it's
gonna
hard.
ban. We're gonna ban nature.
It's
because of
hard
them.
because there was an acorn tree in the school and I had to cut it down. Yeah, and I'll tell you why I got banned. There was this kid who was like probably being Jack the Lad, sort of a bit like the cigarette guy you were talking about. Like, oh,
The Jersey kid.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, my brother's really cool, and if you talk to me like that, I'll get him to beat you up." I was like, "What dick?" And I threw an acorn, and it hit him in the eye, and he went,
Sure.
"Ah, yeah." I was like, "Yeah." He come charging over and punched me with like his finger
Oh,
between his thing.
thumb in.
Broke 3 fingers right, on my head.
It's where you clench your fist with your thumb in, like tucked in.
Yeah, and he broke 3 fingers on my head, and then I took him to the head teacher, and he was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Well, in theory, he punched me and he broke his hand, and he went, 'There's bollocks.'" He was like, "Don't swear." He went, "There's bollocks." He threw an acorn at me. He went, "You threw an acorn." I was like, "I got to admit, I did." And he was like, "Nah, that's disgusting behaviour, and you broke his hand." I went, "Well, not intentionally."
With your stupid fucking head.
Yeah, not intentionally break his hand. I didn't lift my head up as he was coming down. And to be fair, it was a cheap shot. I was like, he came up from behind. Dick. Like,
Donkey punch.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some fucking morals, but still, right, don't hit a
Yeah,
man from
never
behind.
coming from behind.
And a
No.
fucking wham of a head, apparently.
Yeah, and he hit me, and then I was like, oh, I got put in the unit for 2 weeks. And then when I had the taste of the unit, that's when I was like, units at exclusion, you're sitting in a room.
Yeah, I had Union
Oh.
Line.
Yeah, I was sitting there.
They
and I
played
was like,
classical music in my
oh, they
unit.
didn't realise.
Yeah.
For us, right, we'd sit there in a cubicle, and I'd know about 2 or 3 people in the unit anyway, and I'd be sitting there, and be like, this is quite a nice, because I do my work. They bring my work up, so I thought, oh, no one's pissing me off. I've got no stupid teacher. And I'd just go up there, I'd just get in trouble and do it. The worst one, me and my mate double teamed the teacher. Proper made her cry.
I can tell.
We made her cry.
Oh,
She was
you
about
heartless bastard! You son of a bitch!
She was about 69, right?
If you say she's mentally handicapped, you need to fuck off.
What, a fucking teacher?
No, right.
Hey, it can happen.
What happened? Do you know the elastic bands? You put the paper on, and that was a phase at the minute. Horrible phase, but it was a phase.
Painful, yeah.
Yeah.
We were literally doing that in college just now.
Yeah. I had a piece of paper and a really tight elastic band, so it was going to be a stinger. Shot her right in the back of the neck, right? She turned around and she screamed, like, and I was just like, put my hand out, because I was like...
Such an arrogant kid.
I was like, inclusion. So she went to get the head teacher, and then my mate Will, who was like one of my best mates, was like, if you're going to inclusion, I'm going to inclusion as well. And he sat at her desk and he was eating a sandwich and she came back in. He was just like, this is pretty good, what is it?
I made her cry.
Oh, no, I made her cry with a thing. When she came in and then she stormed, she was like,
that was the
bashed
tipping
it.
point.
She was like, oh! And then we got sent to inclusion, 3 weeks. Pretty cushy.
I made one teacher cry and it was bullshit. I said the word vagina and she stormed out the classroom crying because I said vagina. She came back in, she pointed at me, she brought in like the head of the English department, I was in English. She went, that student, like with tears in her eyes.
Was that Miss Collier Brown?
Yeah.
Of course it was.
She was, that student is vicious, violent, and vulgar.
And he's sending
Fair enough,
jokes.
she's an English teacher and she used like alliteration and a triple.
fucking
Very
nailed
good
it.
like descriptive word.
Don't
But,
pay her at Scrabble, I'll tell you that.
yeah, she rang my mum up, like, who was at a funeral. So she rang, and like a few times mum wasn't answering, and then my mum was like, right, look, sorry, I can't talk now, I'm at a funeral, so mum hung up. And she carried on ringing, so I went like, what the fuck is it? It's like my mum on the phone. And she like said, explained like, your son has like, used some of the worst language like I've known a student to use.
You have to learn that in sex ed.
And yeah, I'm sorry, I don't think I can have him in my class anymore or anything like that. And I genuinely got moved classes after this as well. But my mum was like, oh, what did he say? And she went, oh, he said vagina. And I was like, oh, what word for vagina did he use? And she was like, no, that's what he said. He said vagina. And Mum was like, what? If he said pussy or cunt, then you can ring me up at a fucking funeral, but fucking vagina. And then she like moved me to a classroom. And fair enough, she was a nice teacher, but she was South African, and I don't really like the South African accent, so I had a miserable time in English after that.
Right, guys, I'm here to teach you English. Really? Because you can't fucking speak it. That's it. I remember her accent was horribly strong. And sometimes I'll just nod. And,
was her name Miss L or something?
Miss L. Yeah, because her name was too long. She's like, you could just call me Miss L. Miss L.
I had the same teacher cry twice.
Wow.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, so everyone got me a piece of shit. Elaborate.
I don't know, you're still winning.
I
said vagina!
The first time, he was just a massive pussy. I slid scissors across the table to this other classmate, and he accused me of scratching up all the table.
Did he like accuse you of stabbing as well?
Yeah, and he was like, alright, you got a 15-minute detention with me.
Fuck off.
And he was on lunch duty, so we had to go to the lunch hall where everyone was because it was lunchtime.
Oh.
That's being on duty.
Like just loitering.
Yeah, and that's when he decided to try and shout at me and threaten my home and my car.
Well, he made an example by threatening GBH.
He was like, you scratched my tables, how would you like it if I came to your house? Because I know where you live, it's all on the system, and I'll scratch all your cars. And I just started threatening his job to the head teacher. Listen. And he burst out crying in the middle of the lunch hall.
No, what, a proper like...
Yeah, like, no, please.
He said, oh no, he lives. Like, sorry, Mr. Leeson. I just didn't really like... That's fucking... Yeah, but he didn't pay for the table. He was like...
No.
Teachers do know. They don't get in the job and go, fuck, I'm going to take it out of the fucking loan.
Taxpayers fucking pay for it. It's your parents.
I've got to buy a table with smart board. How am I going to afford this job?
And I didn't even scratch the table. Like, it was on the opposite side of the room. You just saw scissors flying across the table. Well, sliding, not flying. But...
Well, that's the first one. Can the second one be any worse than stealing from a mentally handicapped child?
No.
That's the standard.
The second one, his wife worked at the school as well. She was a science teacher. He was a music teacher.
Fucked her right in front of
Yeah. And he was teaching us, and I think in the first half hour, he didn't get to teach anything because the whole class was just ignoring him completely. And he just had like a mental breakdown and stormed out. ran to the wife's classroom, started crying in her classroom, and he came back to our class crying with the head teacher, and the head teacher was just like, just got to listen to him. And stuff like
I feel like I should sort of elaborate on his mental handicap. Right.
I hope you don't, because it's probably going to make it worse.
What one could make it better, really?
Because he wasn't mentally handicapped. He just had a funny shaped head and like maybe like dyslexia, but really, really, really bad.
Was he Timmy from South Park?
Same shaped head.
Timmy!
Yeah. So yeah.
So he wasn't actually mentally handicapped.
No, but we all thought he was.
No. He was mentally handicapped, and Mason's backpedaling because he's heard all of what we've been saying.
You said something about coming out of the wages, and I've got to say something. For anyone who works at McDonald's listening, right? The sauce don't come out of your paycheck. If I ask for sauce, don't give me one. Sorry.
That's a fair point. I thought that.
Yeah.
When I want a sweet and sour dip. But by dip, I don't mean one. I want enough for more than one fucking.
Can I have some barbecue?
And they always
sauces,
look
please?
deeply offended when you ask as well. Right. It's like, what?
Can I have another one? Just let me just go check.
I've been charged before. They've tried charging me. It's like an extra 5p for that.
That's not even worth pocketing.
In McDonald's today, right? Got charged for a large meal, got a regular meal. I'm just saying, 40p extra.
What is the industry coming to?
Well,
that's not the worst part.
Back to dips.
Fucking ants all next to me in the restaurant. Fucking ants everywhere. There's a fucking swarm. Like, you know that scene in Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Did you get dragged?
Well, it was a little bit like that.
There's like 4.
No. There was definitely double digit. There were literally dozens.
Okay.
Maybe a dozen. There were a baker's dozen.
I think I'd be more pissed about the meal size still.
A dozen.
I'd probably like fuck the ants.
And I lost my instant win apple pie.
Yeah, I'd say that would have tipped me over the edge.
Alright, going back to dips. A couple of weeks ago,
Fuck me.
almost died of food poisoning thanks to.
Now you get me started on that.
No. Let's go right back to the beginning of the story of fucking Domino's.
I haven't heard this, so let's go.
Right.
Let's just make this clear. There's 2 types of Domino's, owned by 2 different companies. One of them are the ones that deliver. One of the ones that sort of do lunches and stuff like that, like food courts and things.
Oh.
This is about the one with the fucking food courts.
I was in Basildon this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Basically, I go in. I approach happy. Right. I go to him. Could I have a barbecue chicken?
We all ordered the same pizza.
All ordered the same pizza. Can I have a barbecue chicken meal, please? Yeah, pay for it. Lovely, cool. Leave away. We wait 30 minutes when we've got to be back.
No. We said as well, like, how long roughly would it take? Because there was 5 of us.
Yeah, 5 of us.
How long would it take? How long it's going to take? We've got about 30 to 45 minutes.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe that. It was like, cool. All right. Wait for about 30 minutes. Is it about 35, 30 minutes?
That's only you wait for delivery.
Yeah. And then I went up. He gave us them all, and I was like, cool. And then I opened it. Margarita. Hold on a minute.
Not even close.
No, I was like, hold on. You've left a lot of it off. Right?
he managed to give everyone else the exact right pizza,
apart from mine. And he was like, no, you ordered margarita. I went, well, I've never ordered a margarita pizza in my life. I thought, if you're going to order a pizza, at least get toppings. There's no point.
They don't even sound the same.
Yeah.
And
I was like, I've never ordered a margarita in my life. And he was like, well, you did. I went, well, I didn't. So what we're going to do is like, we don't have to get lippy about it. Right, he said that to a customer. I was like, and I work in retail.
A fucking paying customer.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa. I was like, well, I want my money back. And he went, alright, and I put the pizza down, took the garlic bread, fuck you. Right, I took the £5 note and I left. And then, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago?
Well, no, every time, because we have lunch there, some Thursdays every now and then. Every time we go in there, that fucking guy would bog you and all of us out.
He would stare me out.
Stare.
We didn't even fucking complain. We're just associated with him. He would fucking stare at us. And he is the stroppiest, most miserable prick on a fucking good day.
That we kept staring at him, like saying how long, sort of judging him and how long it was taking.
Oh, sorry, mate.
You fucking are.
Well, you see that one over there, he breathed heavily through his nose, and I don't like the tone of that breath, so I'm going to take a tip. Fuck off, you cunt. Do your fucking retail job, you prick.
And it's
not fucking hard.
That was the first part of the shitstorm that just occurred, right?
Fucking hate
it gets worse, mate.
Right. I order.
Why are you telling me this?
I order pizza. Like, they get the pizza right. In fact, they give me loads of sauce on the barbecue. Lovely, nice, right? Okay, good. They give me. I was like, can I have barbecue dip?
Yeah,
got none.
It should be noted. You get a free dip with it. So we all asked for barbecue. No barbecue.
No
left.
barbecue.
I'm like, that's a shame. That sucks. I guess we'll get something else. I was like, I'll just have fucking garlic and
ketchup. Everyone got. I was like, I'll go for the spicy. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
So he gives me 2. It's like, cheers, mate. He gives me 2, and then I walk over and I'm dipping it. It's like, it's not hot. It's a bit tangy. Smells a bit like it smells weird.
Yeah.
So we was like, oh, let's all try something because he's like, it's not hard. I was like, oh, I'd love to try some because it's not like the same brand as all the others. So I tried it and I was like, that's fucking sour.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not hot at all. That's fucking sour. Hot sauce shouldn't be fucking sour. I was like, that's really bad.
Flip it up.
Yeah, I was literally, hold on, I've got to check something. I'll check the date. It went off like
2 months.
2 months ago.
2 months. This was in April. 2 months. And I went out and I went, yeah, we've just like I've had half this dip. Like these are what I did.
Yeah.
I've literally been swiping my stuff in it, like proper eating it, because I thought it just tastes a bit weird. Everything tastes better with sauce, regardless of what it is, apart from ketchup. And I go out and he goes, Rob goes, I'm feeling a little bit sick. And I went,
I was like, it's making me feel sick.
What's with you and fucking being sick with food? Jesus, stop.
And then I went,
He didn't feel sick.
I was trying to get free stuff.
and I went, the thought of it's making me a little bit sick. And then the fat one was like, well, what am I supposed to do about it?
Yeah, no, he goes, I feel a bit sick, and he goes, no, you don't.
Yeah, it was like, I do. Don't tell me.
Well, fair enough, he didn't actually feel sick, but still, how can you fucking just tell a fucking customer that he doesn't feel sick?
He's like, what am I supposed to do about it? And then
And
he calls
this is
his
the
other mate
same
out.
one.
Yeah,
This is the same
He calls
fucking
his mate
prick.
over. I was like, oh,
He probably did it on purpose or something.
Yeah.
His mate, who looks the exact fucking same as the other one, except a bit fatter and a bit fucking grumpier.
Yeah. The guy was like, he was like, no, you don't feel sick to Rob. I was like, whoa. And then Rob was like, what do? And he was like, and I went, yeah, I've had problems with you before. You're fucking annoying. I just walked away. And then the manager, really nice manager.
The manager, I've got nothing but compliments for her. She came over, she like crouched behind, and she's like, look, I've heard there's been a few complaints. I'm the manager here.
Told her the
I want to
whole
help you get through
story.
it. And
Isn't she responsible for hiring these
when
people?
someone's polite to me, I'm fucking polite back.
Yeah.
So we was talking, we was being really
Really
nice.
nice.
We explained the situation. She was like, I understand. I'll have a word with him. That's not okay to treat a customer like that. I get that. So we explained and everything, but even about the time before, she was like, look, I'll tell you what, I'll get you cookies, get everyone here cookies, and we walked away with like, what?
12,
10
2 cookies?
Yeah, it's about 2 or 3 cookies each, and the Domino's cookies are fucking sick.
Yeah.
So I have to say, this does end on a happy story, on you know.
Well, I ended up feeling sick for like half hour after.
Yeah,
And then we started all feeling really sick, whether it's placebo or the actual shit. We was all like, oh fuck, I actually feel sick now.
I don't know whether 2-month-old sauce.
There was a point where I was...
No, dude, it was fucking sour.
I was
proper sour.
contemplating like shoving fingers down my throat to be
Just to be sick, just to prove
Just
the
to
point.
prove it.
But do you know
You don't
what?
feel sick?
I really feel like
You don't break eye contact.
I really feel like calling him out and complaining about him again. Like not even as me.
Different voice.
Yeah, but like, hello. I had a pizza today off of your young chap with the glasses, and he was a proper cunt. He was a proper cunt.
It was a proper cunt.
He didn't even smile at me, the cunt. And I just thought I'd tell you because you're hiring cunts. And his brother, I'm assuming it's his brother because he was a cunt as well, was also a bit of a cunt to me as well. And yes, so you're hired cunts. And the bad one should stop eating your products because he's a cunt as well.
Mason, don't do it in the food court in front of them. Seriously, carry on.
I'm just over the road and he's staring at me now, really rudely. Fuck you.
Well, I will say again, that manager was lovely. She was really nice. She was really kind. She got the job. She sorted it all out.
Memory jogs me right. And I hope she's not listening because I'd probably bang the shit out of her.
No, she was hot.
Yeah,
Dude. She was pretty
also.
hot.
She'd have to make a lot of relevant links.
Yeah, she was hot, wasn't she?
Nah, not for me. I'm sorry.
I know she had glasses, but she'd be a bit.
Did she?
Take the glasses
No,
off
she
and
didn't
just
have
whip her hair.
glasses.
She did.
Yeah.
She had
Take
glasses.
the glasses off
See,
and whip
look.
her hair.
I don't.
She was hot. I don't remember what it looked like.
She was a bit tanned, bit hot. Smelt nice for a
Bit on
Domino's
the-
pizza worker.
Did she look anything like Jessica Alba?
No.
Probably.
But no, I don't remember her.
I think the moral of the story
No, she was
is...
hot.
She was on the rounder
Pizza
side
Hut.
of life.
Well, no,
Was
yeah,
she?
I think the moral of the story is just like if you're going to work in retail, it's a shit job. No one wants to do it. Fully
But,
understand
yeah.
that. But if you're going to be an arsehole to a paying customer, you're going to lose your fucking job.
Yeah. Pizza Hut, by the way, guys. Don't do no Domino's. Pizza Hut.
No, I'm a Domino's man.
No,
But,
definitely Pizza Hut.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked Pizza Hut when I had the hot dog crust. That was.
Have you seen what they're doing now?
burger
Chicken,
crust, isn't it?
the chicken, breaded chicken crust. So they're all there around the things, breaded
Have
chicken.
you tried,
Yeah,
have you tried
that's
the
what-
burger one yet?
No.
No.
The crust is literally like a
Little
bit
burgers,
of,
isn't they? Yeah.
burger and cheese.
Just food
Just
on
when you
top of
think
pizza.
you've reached the peak of pizza technology,
No.
they just keep blowing our minds.
Pizza
It's
Hut-
crazy,
Pizza
isn't
Hut's
it?
just
Some
all about
next-gen
innovation.
pizza.
I mean,
Domino's
see
Pizza's
the
really
pizza
comfortable.
takeaway box thing they've done.
Oh,
Oh,
that's,
the April Fool.
that should have been that was the one April Fool that got me, and I hate April Fool. Let's just joke about
So
really cool,
fucking stupid.
let's joke about cool things that could have happened, but just pulling your leg, prick. Oh, dickhead.
Fucking so stupid,
I hate
isn't it?
it.
Oh, what
but
they say?
Pizza Hut,
They
there's a
announced
pizza
No,
that,
these
box.
takeaway
that the new
boxes.
pizza boxes are basically pizza like bread.
Right, the box is edible. It's like a
Yeah.
a
That'd be
breaded
stupid
box.
because that guy's fucking handled it. I
No,
don't
they
know.
only wear gloves and shit.
We would have handled the pizza anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying like No, I'm saying that guy who's been driving.
It wasn't that
sweaty
big.
hands.
It was like a tiny little box, like ones you'd get at Domino's in wherever we are, and
Shane's already said Basildon.
Basildon.
America.
So
State.
it's okay to be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't want to get stabbed because someone didn't agree with my opinions about.
What's the chances of this dude that works at Domino's listening?
Well, fucking
He's
hope
like,
he is.
Oh well,
I hope he is, you cunt.
I might subscribe in that.
Yeah, good.
He just
And
We don't fucking want you,
proper
you
like
prick.
scary and brooding, but likes a little bit of
Extract the
geeky podcast.
cyanide from the apple seed.
Turns out it
and
was
take
horrible because he's a massive fan.
I hate him.
I really
I'd
don't
like
like
to.
him.
I'd like to see him like.
He's got a tattoo on his left arm. It's like half of the Liverpool badge, and by half I mean it's got an outline, and the top half is coloured in. So he bitched out halfway through a tattoo.
Wow, I hope you don't get fucking bone marrow disease, the prick.
Yeah, but other than that, the pizza was alright.
God, hey, we're all very passionate about food. That happened. We was like, yeah, fucking, they should behead them.
Yeah.
Fucking have him.
Do you want a quarter? The
We
prick?
should go down there and have him, lads. Yeah.
Crucified. It's definitely still a thing.
What?
Crucifixion.
Oh, burning witches is still a thing.
Yeah.
I'll bear that in mind.
We should bring it back. Let's do it.
Like,
This
bring
guy- This guy was talking about a country that crucify people for Easter. Right? They just tie them up on the
true.
cross. Yeah, they
Yeah.
might use the nails and stuff. No,
No,
actually,
the whole time he was like, no,
Oh,
they
wait,
don't
wait,
do that
wait.
anymore.
Ah.
I found pictures.
It-
Yeah, but
it-
do they even have nails in the hand?
It is
I
all
found
vo-
something I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
It's
they
all
do.
voluntary though.
I found something that stopped in 2008. And you didn't have a date for that picture because I was watching Idiot Abroad and they told Carl that they was using real nails in 2008, same country as well. And he was like,
What country?
Isn't it like,
I can't remember
is
what
it
the country
Brazil?
is.
Is it Brazil?
I saw a
or
different
like-
one.
It's like Peru or something like that.
Yeah, because it was all voluntary. That was voluntary to
Yeah.
have their fucking hands
And
now.
that stopped in 2008 and they've got to use ropes now. Because he made a comment where Jesus was
embarrassing, Rob,
carrying
isn't
Jesus was
I know,
carrying
it's
the
an
cross and he fell over like in the Bible bit. And some guy come it's all staged, some guy come in and picked him up and help him. And Carl was like, why would you help? That's the one time in life you wouldn't want someone to help him. That's pretty much saying, no, let's crucify you quickly. And he's making me laugh. And as he fell over, the guy sprained his knee. The guy playing Jesus sprained his knee. And it was like, well, obviously they're not going to use real nails because he's got the doctors around him now patching him up. It'd be a bit contradicting, wouldn't it? They're going to nail him to the cross. And it was like, yeah, they used to use real nails in 2008. And crucified means you died in the process.
Yep. Same with the word electrocute.
Yeah, you can't.
It's derived from electric shock and execute.
Yeah.
So it's not an electrocution
So,
until you die.
Fun facts.
Don't-
facts.
Don't, Rob, you just like me. You just say things and people are like, well, technically. I'm like, yeah, technically, fuck off.
No,
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, he proper fucking argued.
Yeah,
with
he was
me.
arguing.
And
then I
this
completely
argument
forgot
between
about
these
it.
two went on for like, what, 30 to 45 minutes?
And
the
I
whole
I
break?
completely forgot about it. And then I
So
saw it the
if
other
you
day.
fall from space,
fuck.
Oh, fuck off with your shit.
Oh, no.
but if there's a bouncy castle,
Right, we established it. We got past that
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Still gonna break the Earth's crust with your face. It doesn't matter.
He reckons if you land on a surface that's a perfect slant, you'll survive. If you fall,
Nope. You'd probably die.
Explode.
Yeah. What? Would you mean coming in from outside the atmosphere?
no, like jumping out of a plane.
terminal
30,000
velocity.
feet.
You'd lose a lot. I reckon you could, but you'd lose a lot of skin. You'd probably die from the
You
lacerations.
die. You fucking die.
No. You got
And then he came up
with
with all this shit like, right, you've got a
friction
friction-proof suit and skis.
Oh wait. So you mean wearing normal street clothes?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like with a custom
Yeah.
made, probably like a nice lycra thing with like a perfect slope.
Yeah, exactly. If,
No,
if
what
the
that?
physics were perfect,
If you're hitting,
As soon as
top
you
speed
hit that
and
slope,
hit
you'd
that
bounce
thing.
away.
No, I mean like if it's down like that and you come down and you hit there.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
would fucking
Thank you.
die.
You wouldn't.
You
would.
would fucking die
You wouldn't die.
instantly.
You'd probably break your fucking
Yeah.
tailbone, but you wouldn't die.
No, but
You
as soon
would
as
die.
you hit that
No.
surface,
Yeah, but you've got to
speed-
bear in mind, people have come out of fucking like jets, like literally thousands of feet up. They've landed in their seatbelted in, and have survived. That's happened. That's a thing. Research it. A woman.
Oh yeah, we did. 2 people survived.
But yeah, what I'm saying, if a woman can
Just
fall,
survive.
yeah, but if she can
Yeah, but
survive,
that's not what you're saying.
no, but he's saying it's fucking a lot safer. She come out of a commercial fucking plane. in the
We're
sea
talking
and
about
survive.
top speed as well.
Yeah, terminal
Yeah.
velocity.
it's the exact same physics as a half pipe. You go up, you come back down.
No, it's
No,
not.
you're fucking half-pipe shit.
Well, wait. So you saying go straight down on it?
No, just like the perfect.
It
curve,
has to be, I
like-
reckon, a very subtle one, but it depends. Like, you be coming at such speed, you're probably going to take a lot of your skin off
No,
regardless.
as soon as you hit that surface, that's it. You'd probably you'd explode. Your body would. It's like getting hit by a train.
Like, how fast are we saying? Like,
It's like
What,
200.
so
No, it
What's
was
that?
like
What's that?
126 or
No,
something.
right? It was like 180 something. 100 at top speed.
I'm
If
sure.
Fact
it's-
checking, fact checking.
if it's in the lower 100s, I'd say you can survive it. If it's like near 200,
It was near 200, and as soon as you hit that surface, it's like getting hit by a train.
What, even a slanted surface, like perfectly?
Yeah,
If
that's
you're wearing a suit tailor-made to slide on that surface, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to come up, bump yourself and go back down. You're going to break your back.
125.
Yeah, I reckon you survived that.
Well, it's the same impact as a car travelling 125 miles per hour and hitting you.
If the car was perfectly sloped off my fucking face, it'd be relevant.
It's still an impact. It's still impact.
Yeah, it's still impact, but it's perfectly sloped with a suit tailor-made to take the impact and slide
How can
down.
How can you tailor-made
Just
it?
something that's got no friction.
No, but we're talking about a
friction.
realistic thing here, not a tailor-made suit that you can just imagine like that.
No, I mean Lycra's alright. It'd probably fucking split.
They'd burn up.
You'd explode.
But it wouldn't even matter because as soon as you hit the impact of this slope, you'd fucking either bounce or turn into blood.
Yeah, but you're talking about heading into it or fucking on it. Because on it, you're dead. You're going into it, I reckon you could.
It doesn't matter, you're still hitting it.
Yeah.
So even if you're saying you hit it and you come up like that, as soon as you hit it...
Well, but no, if you're in like
if
if you're in a
if
wingsuit...
you're coming down and it's like...
No, you're in a wingsuit, now you're slowing yourself down.
No, I'm just saying like the other
Because
thing
I found a video... one proper video, it was like, well, there's two. There's one where these two people hit each other in a wingsuit, that's what you were saying.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And then there's one where there's a guy who's coming down like this and he goes through like a cave thing, like top speed, not even top speed like what that was. He hits, I think he hit something going like that, red smoke.
I don't know. I kind of thought it'd work, but until you actually see it, I don't know. Like, I used to think of using a lift, jumping at the last minute, because he'd slam into the ceiling and die.
Oh, I said to Rob, let's prove it.
But there's like your other argument. You could also survive if there was a giant bouncy castle.
Don't do it. Yeah.
No, that wasn't me.
Bullshit. You agreed to that until I proved you wrong, didn't I?
No.
You fucking did.
Oh, how big do you...
No, the full... have you seen the stunt jumps, they use the massive air mattresses?
Yeah.
Like that on a bigger scale.
Falling from where?
Top speed.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah. Because as soon as you hit one,
you'd act as a pin.
That area in between is just you falling from that space to that space.
You'd hit so hard, you'd act as a pin and literally just fucking bust it and hit the floor and die.
Yeah.
That was Adam.
Adam said bouncy castle.
That doesn't surprise
me. You fucking agreed with him.
Just because
like, seriously, we need to get Adam up
argue.
in this because Adam would fucking love this shit.
Oh, he would argue till he died.
Oh, he would, and it'd be so funny because
that's what we were talking about at college.
This thing argued as well before for ages. This argument went on for a good hour, maybe hour and a half, about when there was at an ice rink and whether the whether the ice skates were blue or black. No. Mason's argument was most of them were blue and there were some black pairs. Rob was all blue.
You guys should really want to argue, don't you?
No,
I love a good debate.
Is it really
and
unrealistic?
Matt's debate is brilliant.
Is it really unrealistic to find a black pair of ice shoes at an ice rink?
To be fair, every pair of ice skates at an ice rink have always been like blue.
Yeah, they are. But I'm saying that there is definitely... There's no way...
It's not inconceivable. Like, it could happen.
And I was just sitting there, every now and then the argument would just like fade down, and I was like, shit. Look at this picture of all these blue ice skates. And then later on I'd be like, look, there's some black ones there. Like, everything would fade down. Like,
I said
the argument would
100% because I broke my ankle in a pair of black skates at the thing, and I remember them taking that shoe off and the pain. And
I'm saying he was just broke his ankle. He was in a confused state.
But then
you won't get that delirious from breaking your ankle.
Blue and black.
That was like the third time I broke my ankle. I wasn't hallucinating. I'm like, oh god, they're yellow now.
You might have blacked out, and as you're blacking out...
You don't black out from a bone break unless you're a pussy.
Well, you might be a vagina.
Maybe a compound fracture. Where bone like snaps out and goes through the skin.
Oh, I almost had that.
Oh, my mate's arm done an S shape.
I've had a ruptured testicle. In rugby, someone studded me in the nuts and my ball actually come out the sack.
That's maybe for physically seeing.
Yeah, I didn't pass out.
Have you got like a really cool scar?
No, there's no scar at all. Well, no, because your balls look naturally saggy, didn't they, and wrinkly, so I can't even tell if there was a scar, which blends
Stretch it.
But I spent.
Why did you like? Rob just made a gesture like he was reading a newspaper. Like, look at the stretch he had.
Very elasticated balls.
Fucking wingsuit in his pants.
Could you imagine seeing someone just falling from space?
Get the slope ready! Mason's like, he fucking did it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because he slowed himself down with that fucking parachute-sized ball sack.
And he used his balls. Who would have thought?
God, I fucking love general podcasts.
This is fun. This is fun.
We've barely touched the geek topic for about 20 minutes.
In the other podcast, we used to do stuff like this. You'd be like, right, let's get back to the films and the games. Now it's just like, fuck it, scrotums.
This is how the film and game
podcast disabled people to cry.
This is how the film podcast and the game podcast are going to keep composed because we're getting out of the system now.
Speaking of children crying, that Rob just brought back up.
God.
Did you hear about the WWE script that got leaked?
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
brilliant.
so
What's
funny.
going on now on that fucking crazy ass show?
They leaked a script, so all the kids that believe it was real now know that it's fake.
Yeah, but even the wrestlers say like, don't try it at home. We're trained superstars.
Yeah.
They don't use
Do
wrestling.
you think it's weird that professional wrestling's fake, amateur wrestling's real?
Yeah.
How weird is
That's
that?
what I've always said. Ever since I was a kid, I used to love WWE, but I always said
I used to as well.
because I saw my mum
When I was a
watching
child.
EastEnders, and I was like, WWE's EastEnders for men.
That's what I used to say. I used to say like
Yeah.
like my dad like Dallas. I was like, Dallas is scripted. That's not fucking
Yeah.
real. I just like the stories because I was a kid.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know that one brother didn't burn down the house with his family and they killed him, and the other brother's dead and he's controlled by whoever has
and
his.
obviously, Kane didn't fucking have sex with Lita on stage, get her pregnant, and then
some other character,
Gene Snitsky.
yeah,
Gene Snitsky made her
aborted the pregnancy by like punch her in the stomach by accident or some
gave her a
shit.
miscarriage because he fell and she fell off the ropes. And it was like it was a few months in, but she was at 9 months and the baby was gone.
The stories are fucking huge
And,
on that show.
yeah, and that's the thing. And then Kane was like, "Oh, I hate Gene Snitsky because he killed my baby," and like put a chair around his neck, tried to kill him. I was like, "This is a kids show."
That guy didn't get arrested.
There was
He
one-
killed the baby. We didn't get arrested.
yeah, it was just fine.
One guy fucking burnt down a fucking family home and killed his fucking mum and
I
dad.
think the Undertaker gets me like.
Yeah, because he could teleport and
Yeah,
shit like
when
that.
he come out, he went like that, and he hit the ring, and the commentator was like, "Oh, the raw telekinesis power," and I was like, "Why is he a fucking wrestler then? Go be a hero, you knobhead.
And then-
You can summon electric."
But there's stories like that, and then there'd be like one guy's like son.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, Eddie. That one guy was battling for custody of his
son.
ex best mate's son, and they'd have a ladder match for the custody of this guy's son. and then the bad guy and that died.
That
so
should
he
be
ended
how-
as a bad guy.
That should be how it should be. Like that's how law should be. Like,
You're quite
Yeah.
you want the custody of this kid? Ladder match. Yeah, fight your ex-wife. Oh, my son, bitch. The kid's like, well, I had 20 quid on my mum, but no, sort of goes.
It's so weird.
It's crazy. It
People
got
believe that
to the
shit.
point where like it's gone from being a soap opera with like violence to just being straight up fucking stupid.
But then they'd have stories that's just like, oh, it's a battle of the bands, and let's have a rap battle, and then it would go to like,
John Cena.
it's like,
Yeah, I was
oh,
gonna say-
and then it's like, oh,
You can't see me.
it's like sort of,
That's
oh,
what
someone
I can't see
stole
you
Undertaker's urn so they can control everything he does now. It's like this weird supernatural to like
Do you know what
domestic
got me?
problem.
Because last year, me and you went back into WWE. We got back
Yeah, we
into
watched
it.
well, it was for me anyway. I watched the Rooster Teeth like Let's Play on it, so I bought the game.
I got the game because I watched the Elimination Chamber. And
Oh, yeah.
I got to delve into it, and we was like, yeah, it's really good.
It
And
was nostalgia.
Yeah,
'Cause we,
yeah.
we talked about all the times as a kid that we fucking loved
and I
watching
was
it.
just like, maybe I can get back into it. And then just as I said that, it's like, oh, and don't forget, guys, make sure to hashtag Jack Swagger. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and,
sorry.
and since we was a kid,
Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger
Yeah.
was arrested, and I was like, wait, so we're going to hashtag him, and the agents are going to respond mid-match. And yeah, I was like, yeah, make sure
And
you
then,
tweet to him while they're fighting. And I was like, fuck's this?
Yeah, well, when we were kids, the belts were like heavyweight, the WWE champion, the lightweight or whatever.
Cruiserweight, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
that made sense.
Well, now there's what's it? The social networking championship.
Yep.
Whoever
Whoever
got the
get
most
most Twitter
no,
followers.
his first wrestler to 1 million followers would get that belt.
Wow.
Didn't that guy make it for himself?
Yeah.
He invented it for himself, and then someone else won it off him. They followed this whole story. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Wait, how would you get the belt off of him? If
By
you-
getting more,
no
by
idea.
getting more followers afterwards
really?
or something. I don't know.
Right,
So-
so next to 2 million.
So you know,
What's the fuck does that mean like wrestling?
so you know, fuck all to
What
do
were you,
with
what
A million
wrestling.
and
happens when you
one.
run out of people? Oh, you're the winner of the world. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't started doing like lyrical throwdown championships and just fucking, just get rid of wrestling
Is that
completely.
creepy?
Well, what happened?
Touching his feet. I'm sorry.
Rubbing my toes with his
Stroking
toes.
his
Oh,
toes.
Guys, you are getting sensual.
That's
The
cool.
legs are too long.
We need candles in there. Like Skittles candle. Oh, Skittle candles.
Skill candles
Oh,
are sick,
pound
aren't
shop.
they?
Pound
Yeah.
in the shop.
Pound
I
shop.
don't know what. Yeah, get it, yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Mason fucking loves the pound
Or
stuff. doesn't he?
fucking.
Oh,
Do you want
dude.
to go off on a?
No, this is stupid. Right, listen to this. Right. Is
Shane,
this
you
not?
got to be the impartial one here.
Is
'cause-
this not like? Would this not make sense to you? Right. We're going in Poundland. There's what, 4 of us. Shit maths. It sounds like there's 4 of us. Right. There's 4 cornetto like sweet things in a pack. Yeah, and they're £1. 25p each.
Yeah, what about it?
Is that a good idea? We'll put 25p each and have a cornetto.
No, each get yourself your own packs of fucking quid.
No,
pound.
but what if like I'm not hungry for 4?
I don't-
25p.
I don't carry 25p on me. I'll probably let them buy it. Go here. Can I have one?
Everyone's got 20p on their wallet.
I
looked at my hair today and they had 20. Everyone had 20p.
I'll
We'll come back to that in a
probably
minute.
let someone else get them. I'll be like, here, let me try a bit. And if I like it, I'll go get my own pack. And
He did it with a pack of cookies as well, just
There
like...
there was like 50 cookies. Or like something stupid.
Does everything have to be divided?
It was like Shrill put in for this, and then like,
But the thing is, like everyone else I've spoken to was like, well, you know, it doesn't seem that bad. It's not the worst thing you could say. 25p each for a.
I didn't say it's the worst thing you could say.
No, but
there's way worse things you could say than that.
Loads of people do it. Loads of people do it.
I'd probably do it, but honestly, I'd pay the whole quid and just give it them because I ain't got 25p on me.
If you had to say everyone had 25p then.
What if literally everyone held out the hands?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that makes logical sense.
There we go.
But then, that's the thing, what I'm saying, I never carry that little
Everyone-
change.
Did you have a pound on you?
I had loads of change.
Was they nice?
I didn't get them in there because
No one went in! There's no one else went in on them!
So all of this, you guys just went, you know, guys, no one wins, fuck it. Let's go get pissed off.
That was what I said.
Let's go Domino's and get fucked off again.
If no one's getting them, I'm not getting them. Because I know if I bought a packet, people will be like, alright, I'll try one. Fuck you! You pay 25p, there's only 4 in here.
Why didn't you buy them?
You tight ass motherfucker!
Why didn't you buy them and just go 25p? Or is that crossing the line?
What?
Like charge your friend. When you buy them all and go, here, do you want
What's the
one?
point in that? You might as well just chip in. I don't want to charge you for one, that's gay. But if you chip in...
Chipping in is like charging.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's all like chipping in together.
Am I the only fucker who goes, guys, I'll get this if you want to try them?
No, you're not! Because that's perfectly fucking normal.
It's a quid.
Alright, if it wasn't a quid, right? I'd do it with anyone.
But it was a quid!
No, right. I would buy someone something. I'm not the sort of person who's like, oh, do you want one? I'd do it. But 25p for like, and the cookies. There was loads of them. No one's ever going to finish that many cookies. Rob, you even had some. You was like, I actually regret not putting 50p in.
I did have one. He offered me one,
like-
and I had to make a point of not having one. I was like, nope, they look really good as well. I was like,
They were
nope,
really
I'm going
nice.
to have one, so I
50p
didn't pay
each.
for one.
There were so many. No one's. There's some point. You're just going to throw them away.
Yeah, but 50p is not 25p. I've always got a 50p in my wallet.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Everyone's got.
Nah,
at least a
bullshit. You
50p.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
come on, Mason.
Seriously,
I'll
like,
give you 25p change. Don't be a dick. We're paying with 250p.
that's the thing, I don't carry that little change. Like,
Everyone has. You can just go to the guy, but if you've got 25p.
So, yeah, Mason does quite like his money.
I can't believe you didn't fucking
Yeah.
buy them.
This
No,
is a good
I only
story.
bought. I only wanted one, and I know that I'd end up throwing them away, or I'd have to give them to them. Nah.
So, yeah, earlier today, we like had a sub, so we was like fucking around a bit in college. So we was ripping these stickers off the computers. You know, you get like certified, PAT. It's tested and all stuff like that. It's it's got Intel in it or whatever. We was ripping all those stickers off, and we were sticking some to like Mason and Rob's arms, and then just ripping them off.
Yeah.
And how much was you offered to lick?
Originally
70.
20p, then it went to 40p, then it went to 70p.
So you bidded them up? Wow, good for you, man. So
No, he was confident with 20. It was just really.
oh, so you'd have done it for 20p.
No, 'cause my mum was thinking, I've got no money, but that'll buy me a Freddo.
And not in this fucking climate, you have to be a Persian king to have a fucking Freddo. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll put the 20p in as well. And then
Everyone chipped in. You was with.
So, what
I was doing
This
work.
was for,
strictly.
we got a little sticker, stuck it on my arm. Adam pulled it off, and there was a lot of hair on it. You could see the hair
About
sticking
10.
out.
It wasn't
there was
it
more
wasn't
than
like
that.
a muff. You put it off and like, oh, I could use that for a carpet. He's like, oh, I could use that for a carpet for like
There was a fair few hairs
that-
on it.
that big
sticking
one,
up
that
as well.
little
Not
square
that
of
it was all
carpet.
like,
down.
oh,
Yeah.
It was sticking up. You could see them, and he licked it from top to bottom.
Is it just me who would have eaten
For
that for a dare?
70p.
For a
I did.
No, I mean,
I
if you
didn't eat
didn't
it.
pay me, if you'd have gone, right, eat it, and I'd be like, what's the price? Just because I'd be like, you know. I'm that sort of person. I've done it before.
Pain-
I've eaten,
Pain, I'll do dares.
I've-
Gross stuff, I won't do dares.
I have eaten pubes for a dare before.
Dude, man.
But there was my own pubes, but the thing is, they went right. What makes it better, doesn't it? No, but the thing is, like, basically, what showing one,
Like, hang on, hang on.
I think I might.
When you say eat, was it like in a
Swallow.
sandwich,
No,
or was it
literally-
just one by one?
No, I was making the point of this pie, I'm right. Oh, I said to everyone, I said, I think I might have
Like two
alopecia.
checks.
I said, I think I might have alopecia in my bollocks. And they was like, what? Where you lose your hair? And
Yeah,
I was like,
alopecia,
yeah, because
sure.
I went, watch this. Whoom, didn't hurt. Handful of pubes. And they,
Handful?
and they grow back so fast I don't notice it. Literally, like.
That's wicked though. That's
and
like
yeah,
superpower.
and then some kids like looked at me.
There weren't a superpowers, that's not high up
No.
there. Well, they just keep growing back.
like I tore him out, and then like this kid looked at me and went, "Fucking eat him, go on."
Who was that? Just for me.
And no, it was just like a random.
That
kid.
was a sexy way of saying it as well.
It was.
Go on.
Yeah, he literally looked at me. No, he looked at me and went, "Go on, fucking eat," like laughing, and I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah." I went, "Yeah." Whole thing, whole handle. And then,
You guys didn't see that, but Shane's face was genuinely happy.
And then-
Was that the face you did while doing it?
he offered me a beer, and I was just like, "No, man, I'm gonna take this like a man." I just did it all dry, swallowed it. And
The man, yeah.
And then after that,
Because men notoriously eat their pubes.
well, no, but then after that, he said, "Right," he went, "I've got like a crate of beers. You want to help yourself the rest of the night?" And that was fucking golden. So I drank for free the
That
rest of
guy
the
has a
night. So
fetish.
fuck you.
Yeah, that's a fair.
Yeah. He secretly filmed that and got off later.
Fantastic.
No,
If
like-
he gives me free beer, I'll do it
Thing
again.
is, I do
Well, I have a proposition for you.
I do dares. I don't give a shit. Like I jumped off a roof. Well, how long ago was my foot fucked?
Which time?
Stay.
Yeah, I've
6
had-
months, maybe?
6 months ago, I had like my foot in cast. Like, I broke my ankle in 2 places. I snapped my Achilles tendon and I like ripped all my ligaments up my leg. Jumped off a roof onto a trampoline. Missed the trampoline. Right, it was icy for 20 quid. Broke
It's
it.
worth it.
I've got to redo it soon. So if you're listening, I'll redo it. But I do dares, and it was like I was like, oh, 20p, yeah, fair enough. And it was like that. I just went.
I'll
Like
do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Everyone was grossed out by it. I was like, ah,
No, gross stuff I'm not into.
I'll
I'll do like, I'll do pain stuff. Like, I don't mind those sort of
I
dares.
stapled my hand to a table because someone told me to, and I did it. The over the straighteners.
Thing is,
I
though,
got straighteners clamped on my hand.
I was more creeped out
We're
at
fucking
tasting
idiots.
the sticky rather than the hair because I thought hair's just going to taste like hair no matter what he's done. But the sticky shit's been on that computer for I don't know.
Oh god, I wouldn't have licked either.
Why is everyone's so repulsed by arm hair? It's like, it's fucking arm hair. Where's it been? It's not as though he's been sitting. It's not as though he's been sitting on his fucking arse all day, is it? Like, you know, with his arm under it.
Well, I do use that part to wipe. I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's an awkward life.
He's a very forearm heavy wiper. It's true.
I did not ask for this life.
I've seen him wipe.
But yeah, it was definitely worth the money.
Yeah, I'm cool. Gross stuff.
75.
I bought a coat. I know, a front and fruit twist.
As long as I'm not going to die of a horrible disease, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, even then, like, what's the money like?
Oh, well, obviously, the worse it gets, like, if it gets to the point where someone's like, yeah, drink a pint of piss, then I'm going to be like, well, I want some money for that. Because I'm not doing that for free, but I would do
How
it.
much would you do? It for?
Yeah, how much?
Well, a pint of piss.
How much? Like, let's go around.
For that, a piss, yeah, for like a normal
mug.
size.
No, a pint. A 1 pint
Like that.
of piss.
Okay.
That'll do.
Right, filled a piss. Have they been drinking a lot of water? Because the price,
It's a yellowy piss.
the price will vary on how strong.
They are relatively hydrated, so it's not like a
Almost
strong
clear.
yellow, but not quite clear. So it's sort of halfway in between.
About 25 quid.
I'll probably go.
I don't care as long as I know they haven't got hepatitis.
I'm gonna say-
yeah.
75 to 100. I'd do
Yeah.
that
Really
for.
fucking hell, that's like really high, man.
I'd
Like,
do 20 to 25 as long as I know I can get something.
25.
No, it's like-
23 quid done.
No, I feel like 25, 22 done. As long as if I set my up and they go lower
Yeah.
and it's in the 20s, yeah, cool.
that's the thing. I've done worse stuff. Like
Because I know it's not going
Piss
to
is
kill me.
fucking horrible. It won't kill you. It's
but
gross.
I got dared to snort wasabi before.
Oh, I've done all that shit.
But basically, yeah, I did wasabi, habanero hot sauce, and mustard, and literally did all three at the same time.
I want to do
And
a
I
scorpion
had a
chili.
nosebleed. And
Oh
everything.
yeah, speaking of that, I did the world's legalist hottest chili in the world.
What's that? Ghost pepper, isn't it?
Yeah, I was sick 8 times. It burned the skin off my lips and my upper mouth, and my eyes went redder than that lead. And,
That you can't see, listeners.
It's a
No, but
very
they-
red leaf.
It's a very red leaf.
Right? And it was the funniest thing I've ever done, and I didn't take the money off him because how much I laughed.
Really?
I was drinking the milk, I was like, this doesn't... I thought I was going to die, right? Because my throat
Yeah.
was swelling up, and I was like, oh shit! And I wasn't thinking of... I feel really bad. I wasn't thinking of my mum or my friends. I was like, I've just put 450 quid on a game card, and no one's going to know.
This is pre-Xbox.
I was like,
Pre-Xbox
no one's
One.
going to know about it. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I did it, and then it sort of thinking, but as I was drinking the milk, I was just throwing it up, like drinking it. It was just like, boom, 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 and it was coming out. It was like, do you know you watch Jackass or something like that, you just see someone in a car park.
Yeah.
Funniest thing is I turned around and you just see these old people that got in their car about 20 minutes ago. They were sitting there with Doritos, just watching me and my mate being sick. And I was like, ugh. And then I thought this would be a brilliant idea. If you're going to do it, because it works a little bit. Run, if it's windy, run with your mouth open and the wind, it blows in your mouth and it's like, oh, and it feels good.
You want to be careful because you might be too fast for your own legs.
That's a thing. That's definitely different.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a chicken fowl? It's the one up from Vindaloo. Usually they won't offer it because it's
Oh,
dangerous.
no.
But I went to remember Bolty Lord.
I thought you meant a chicken fowl.
Do I remember Balti Lord?
Yeah.
Shame.
I
You
went-
insult my
A
childhood,
fowl
sir.
with a chicken.
I went to Bolty Lord in a. I went to a Bolty Lord in I think it was Dagenham, and basically they bring out a contract. You have to actually sign it before they give it to you. And I was like,
Wow.
I don't know where this is going.
Bolty Lord, by the way,
But-
one of the best Indian restaurants
Yeah,
around. Food
but-
is so
but
fucking good.
All
there.
my family was already there, so like, I don't look like a prick from my family, so I was like, die. Take it. And then, yeah, I was eating it, and I was like, how is it? I was just like, I was swallowing it, because I didn't want to chew it.
Yeah.
I was swallowing it, and then I kind of thought, what happens when it hits my stomach?
You start sweating like fuck.
Did you ever ring
Scrap
a
some
fire
napkins and
afterwards?
run
The
up
next
Will.
morning? Next morning, did you shit?
It happened 5 minutes into the challenge.
Really?
I was eating it.
God, you're cursed.
I was eating it. No, I've already got IBS. I have irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, fuck that.
So if I touch hot food, it really hurts, but I can't stop eating it. So basically,
Hot food is good, man.
5 minutes
It's
into the
addictive.
challenge,
It
yeah,
releases
Yeah.
shit.
5 minutes,
Endorphins.
5 minutes
Yeah.
into the challenge, I'm shoveling it, and I started sweating, and then I started physically crying, and then I was like, and my dad was like, my dad just went like, do you just sob? And I was like, and I was really crying, and I was like, I don't want to pee. And then I was like, fuck it, did it all, went to the bathroom, fucking destroyed the toilet, and they
Oh,
knew.
see,
They
what-
knew, because the guy coming straight after me with a mop and bucket.
Oh.
I literally went straight in and went, the chicken foul.
I had two toilet
That's his whole job.
experiences.
He just waits. It's like,
With
It's
my
your job,
chili
innit?
experience, I had two things. I walked into
Baby.
Tesco's, because this was all in Tesco car park, and the security guy stopped me and went, "You're right," and because I had the red eyes, he went, "You look stoned off your fucking head, mate." He went, "Are you alright?" I went,
Please say you said I'm high on life.
"No," I just went, "I need a bathroom, mate." I couldn't talk. I was dribbling. Because my man.
myth.
No, I was like,
Like bath salts, you're gonna fucking eat him.
I was like, I need a bathroom, mate. And he was like, God, it's just where I went, I know. And I came out and he was like, you're right. I went, yeah, mate, I need milk. And I left and I had my milk still. But then I got home and the next morning, I didn't have a shit, right? I had chunks of shit, so it was just coming out.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, right? And it was the worst pain I've ever felt.
Did it literally, like, when I was in the Bolty Lord, it sounded like I was pissing.
Oh no! I didn't. Mine was like, I could take that shit out and eat it, and I'd have the same fucking chili. It's just,
what are we talking about?
that's the worst fucking.
no wait, but then when I stood up, do you know when you stood up and it sort of your bum hole closes because you're sitting down? Oh my god! Like when it touched, when it sort of closed. The worst pain. I was like, I did an awkward skip. I was like, oh fuck! I had to sit down. I spent the rest of the day playing Xbox.
Next week's on GEEKSPACE's bowel movement cast.
Yeah, so that's why I want to try the scorpion chili, which is
It can
actually
kill-
it's
yeah.
the only illegal chili.
Yeah, it's like double
So,
the amount. I wouldn't do it.
Things are like, after the chicken foul, like going into it, I was like, yeah, fuck it. It was only then, in that very moment, I actually thought I was going to die. Because you say it, and people think you're just saying it, but I actually thought I thought in front of my family, I'm going to cry and then fucking die.
Well,
That's it. Oh, do you remember Shane? Oh, what, the one who cried, shat himself? Yeah, I remember him, yeah.
Do you know a Vindaloo? Like, it's apparently really
Yeah.
hot. I've never had one, but this was like Vindaloo's like 4,500, whatever the thing
Schofield.
Yeah.
is. Schofield.
Schofield.
And the ghost chili is like 2 million or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Ghost chili's way
and the
harder
scorpion
than the
chili's like between 5 and 8 million.
Oh.
Schofield, depending on
I
the
wouldn't do
batch.
it.
Well,
After that, I would
And
you
do it.
imagine
Nando's,
that?
I have a medium.
I always have extra hot now.
Fucking hell,
Yeah,
Rob.
I can now.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what,
No,
I was going to have a
medium.
ghost chili before work and then go in work and then be sick everywhere and be like, oh, what's going on? And then I'd get sent home for like a week and be like, yeah.
They're probably going to keep. They're probably
It'd
put
be
into
really good at
rehab or
Beyblades.
something.
No, because like, I'd go in fine and then just sort of like take it while I was in the toilet and then I come out and be like, yeah.
Yeah, then he just think you're gurning. Have you seen the way you look when you do that?
Ah!
Yeah, mate.
Our audience haven't.
Why is Mason going home? He's on fucking ketamine.
Well, no, but I was like, because I was sick. It burned. My skin was peeling off my lips, and like the sick was just so fun because like I was drinking milk. And before I could drink milk, I couldn't be sick. I was just like heaving. I was like, oh, it's burning my fucking throat. I was like, ugh,
So sick, it was just cold milk. Going
yeah.
up and down.
And then I drank the milk when I started. Just was like fountain. It was like. Pfft. I was like, this is like. And I was thinking, this is a bit like YouTube because I didn't only see it being sick. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then after that, I started swelling up. I was like,
Did
shit.
no one record it?
Oh yeah, we got it on recording, but all of us, one of the people who was recording was actually doing it as well. So the cameras just drop, and you see us all you can hear is like, ugh, shit, I'm gonna die. And I was sitting in the back seat with a four seat, like you got, I don't know, only 2 doors.
Yeah.
Car.
No, 'cause
I thought he's going. It's like you got like 4 seats. And it's like,
yeah. And I was sitting in the back, and it hit me the worst. Like throughout it all, there was all like, yeah, because mine was like fat and small, and the small ones had
Yeah.
more concentrated heat.
Yeah.
And everyone else was pretty long. And I was sitting in the back, and they was all like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty hot." And you could hear me in the back going, "I need to get out." And they were like, no one could hear me. I was like, "I need to get out," and I was banging on the window because it got so hot in there. I was like, "I need to get out," and then I got out. And as I got out, I tripped up, like cliche, tripped up. I was like, "Ugh!" Because I had to milk. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die."
Ghost Pepper turned you into fucking Helen Keller.
I was fucking horrible. I don't know what that is.
Sorry, let me just go get the office phone.
I don't know who that is. Who's looking at Rob, I was about to Rob, who's Helen Kelly went.
And by that he means he just shrugged his shoulders.
Helen Mirren. Who's that?
Helen Mirren, a terrific actress.
Yeah, she's good.
Don't people?
Do you not know?
People aren't related by their first names.
They should be. I thought we're all related, haven't we?
Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah, because he fucked them boys.
Yeah, so like, people are like related. Like everyone's at least like a 20th cousin. Or
I
something
thought you
because of
meant
Genghis Khan.
them three were friends. So, yeah. Genghis Khan.
Adam, even Genghis.
Hey Genghis, you coming to watch the ants fight? I'll be there later. I'll be there later. Where's he from? Mongolia, eh?
And that's how they speak.
I don't know. Have you ever heard Mongolian speak?
Nah, just
Chinese,
curious.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna be a redder.
Stop that right there. Let's put a stop to that.
This podcast has probably been over like 2 hours now.
Let's fuck it. I'm loving
I think it has. We're coming up to anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's about time to wrap up. But,
What
the
a
GEEKSPACE podcast number 0 has been fucking brilliant.
fucking whirlwind.
So if
It's a
you've
pleasure.
enjoyed it,
I've really enjoyed it.
if you've enjoyed it as
Yeah.
much as we have, then tune in next week for the gaming podcast. The
Yeah.
week after
Yeah.
that for the film podcast, and not the week after that, but the week after that for the next GEEKSPACE podcast.
Sounds like water.
And if you didn't enjoy the podcast, then fuck it, we're going to
Go
keep
eat,
making them.
go
so.
eat ghost chili. Try that and then enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's do the sign off. This is going to be signature. So.
Oh yes, we need to.
we,
I was not prepared.
we should have planned it
I was
before.
time this.
We should have planned. Well, Tom's the host, so Tom's got
What's
to do the
this?
sign off.
Oh
What is
no.
the sign off?
Well, as you all know, as keen listeners and regular attendees of this podcast, the host is actually the one who doesn't have to do the sign off. So I'll leave it with you guys, as always.
Well, as always, it's been Shane O'Brien. We've been joined by Tommy, the host.
Thank you, Shane. You've been great.
We have Rob,
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
and we have the ever young philanthropist, Mason. Mason.
That's ever long.
I was thinking
Yeah, Mason. So.
Hi guys.
Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks.
Hi.